Hello, hello, welcome in. Hello, Rhonda, hello, Nagesh. Let's see, who else do we have here nice and early? Hello, Matrix, hello, Don Swap, welcome in. Good afternoon. Finally made it back on. So we were supposed to have 100 of the furnaces, but I guess that the 100 furnaces was having some issues. Hello, Tom. Welcome in. Welcome. So they got reduced to, 30 furnaces, which is kind of a bummer. I think that's kind of a huge cut, but, you know, it is what it is, I guess. We're still going to farm with furnaces today and just kind of mess around, hang out, and chit-chat while I do my clan games, because I got to wrap those up. I think this account's just about at 4K. Yeah, we only have like 400 points to go. But I also want to farm on my mini accounts, get all my builders busy, all that good stuff, and hang out and chit-chat, because it's been almost a week since I streamed. Oh my goodness, I got caught up with a bunch of stuff. So, but we're here, we're back. Yes, we do have the giveaway stuff still going. I obviously extended it by a day, since I didn't stream for the last 6 days. Hello, Arvasu, welcome in, welcome. So, the giveaway stuff's been extended by a day, because obviously we can't go back in time and do the giveaway yesterday. So we'll do the giveaway at the end of the stream today, and everybody can enter up to 5 times, as long as you have the channel points. But yes, it's down in the channel points redemptions. You guys can enter the giveaways down there. And let's get into it. I'm planning on doing, you know, a decently long stream today. I want to kind of move away from doing like the 1 hour, 2 hour streams, and try to, when I can go live, try to be on for longer. But we'll see where the day takes us. For now, let's grab, I guess this would be fine, get 200 of those points. And then we should be just about done on this account. We only have one builder to get busy on my main account here. And I'm going to get him onto this. Get that fire spitter supercharge going. And then that'll be pretty much it. So I put together this little army here. Let's just go ahead and do that. So we could do some mass furnace shenanigans. Actually, let me do a little video entry for this too. Let's see. Okay. So let me record a video intro here. Once this cooperates. There we go. Okay. Let me turn down the music just a smidge too. Today we're going to be jumping into the next mass troop event. I kind of missed the last couple of them, but today it's going to be mass furnaces. Unfortunately, it's not going to be 100 furnaces like it was supposed to be, because people were, you know, crashing their game. So it's going to be 30 furnaces plus all the ones that I'm bringing here on top of clone spells. So let's have some fun with it. It is a little tricky to actually triple bases. I've messed with it a little bit. But I found that as long as you use the heroes, drop them in first, and use the siege machine, you should be able to triple the base without using the 10 dragons. So we'll see how that goes. Doesn't really matter what the bases are. We're just going to wing it on whatever pops up. So we'll do it like that. Send you. And then we'll start sending in all of the furnaces. And then let's clone these ones over here. I still need to put this tablet into airplane mode. I got my notifications popping up that I don't want. There we go. Then we'll go ahead and do that as well. And that should just about do it. And look at all the fire mites all over the place. It's still a lot of fire mites. I really wish that I would have been on when they had the 100 furnaces, because I guess it was on for a little bit. But yeah, they did take that away. And then we shouldn't really need the extra dragons. That is a lot of fire mites. Holy cow. We didn't even have the siege machine open up on that one. Glad you got your yard mode already. Clouds moving in. We've had nothing but rain for like the last week. How hot is it in Ohio today? It's pretty chill out. It's like 70. It is not hot at all. Could I please show my Legends League attack replay? Sure. We could do that. This was last week. I haven't done any attacks this week yet. I mean, it literally just started. The fire mites are golden dragon poop pellets. That's one way to look at it. There we go. We'll watch it on 2x. Also, if you want to see more replays from my Legends League attacks of this attack strategy, it's on my YouTube. Just go back to my most recent Super Dragon video, and it is all my Legends attacks. Well, not all of them, but a bunch of my Legends attacks with this attack strategy. Then we got a Super Yeti one in there as well. Hello, Pit Lord. Welcome in. Yeah, I don't think it's supposed to get, like, crazy hot for the foreseeable future. But it is only May, so, you know, give it a couple months. It's pretty easy strategy, even in Legends 2 difficulty. Just saving all the revives for the end. I don't even think I needed to use them all. Now we still have 2 left over. I revived the Queen just because. But there you go. Alright, let's get back to business over here. We need to get gold built up so that I can upgrade, or not really upgrade, but supercharge my other fire spitter for the last time. Actually, do I have any revenges? I do have a revenge. Let's do that. Should be getting warmer weather in a day or two. We don't have anything on the forecast that's over like 82. So it'll be warmer, but it's not really going to be hot, thankfully. Unless they change it, of course. I don't know how hot it is up there for you guys. Alright, let's get these little guys going. Lots of furnaces. Let's clone up these ones. I don't know why the clones are so hard to drop. It's weird. Alright. There we go. Everything is rolling in. Drop in some totems just to distract for a little bit. That's a lot of fire mites. They are rolling through pretty heavily. That's so many fire mites. I do like it. Again, I'm still kind of bummed that we can't do, like, you know, the ridiculous amount that was previously available. But, I mean, this, even just 30, well, I guess technically, like, 50, is still pretty crazy. There we go. Base down with the furnaces. High 70s, low 80s is perfect? Yeah, exactly. That's where we need to be. Oh, and good news. One of the reasons I didn't stream this week was I finally got the furnace guy over here. And my thermostat is fixed. I now have AC and heating again. For the first time since December. The furnace and the air conditioning finally work, which is super nice. Although the experience was kind of annoying. That's awesome news, it is. And the reason was stupid too. So I guess the wire that connects the furnace and the AC to the fuse box, the wire was too short when they installed it. And that was why it wasn't working. Not only was it not working, but it was arcing and potentially causing a fire inside of the fuse box. I mean, obviously it didn't start a fire, but it could have. You know, the wire that they cut out was melted. But the guy told me that he would be here, I think it was Thursday morning. So obviously I'm up and waiting. And then it gets to be like 11:45 and it's like, okay, I guess he's just not coming. Because, you know, logically he's not here by the time that he said he would be. So I go ahead and start making lunch, and then I look outside, and he's here at about, you know, 12:15. And they were actually not here for very long. I think they were here for like 8 minutes. By the time they actually showed up, they were here for like 8 minutes. So that was fun. But it's fixed, so don't have to worry about it. Good to see you, Rika. Welcome in. Yes, we have all the giveaway stuff. You can enter into each thing up to 5 times today, and then we're gonna pick all the winners at the end of the stream. Get those links out. Is it not covered by warranty? It might be. We don't know yet. We sent all the information into the warranty people, and we'll see what they say. But it was also crazy because I expect, it was just a couple minutes worth of work, and they're not far, so it's not like they had a far drive. So I figured, it's gonna charge me like $50 maybe would be fine. They charged me $150 for less than 10 minutes of work, and probably less than 15 minutes of driving. But whatever. I'm just glad it's fixed and working. That's the main thing. Alrighty. Let's keep rolling. Oh, this guy's got a lot of gold. That's what we need. Let's see if we can get it all. Obviously we can. We have the dragons for backup if we need them. We shouldn't need them, but if we do, they're there. Send in the Barbarian King and let's get the furnaces going. Clone up the furnaces on the left side. Let's do a little totem here. Let's go on this side. Let's do that. Pop King's ability. Valkyrie's in, and there we go. We got all the Fire Mites moving through. So far, the Fire Mites have actually been doing well enough that the Flame Flinger hasn't even really been opening up. I think it might have opened up on the last attack. I'm not sure. I don't think it did, though. I could be wrong. There we go, a couple of totems in the core, because why not? There we go, look at all the Fire Mites. Hop it over the walls, and that is crazy. Oh, they're all waiting because of that invis. There we go, down it goes. GG. You redeemed a dog cam, okay. I appreciate you pointing it out too, because my channel point redemptions are obviously kind of crazy. He should be on the camera. He's not on his bed, but he's right beside it. Here, I can fix this. There we go. He's on camera. Oh my goodness. Alright. My chat's nothing but channel point redemptions. Alright, we are getting close to being able to do the... Oh, I forgot, we need to do clan games too. I need to get another 200 points. Of course there's nothing for 2. This is fine though. So we need 500,000 gold. That should give us enough for this. We actually need more. We need like 1 million. We need a big haul. And then we'll be done on this account. Let's see if we can get it. Hey, Reedy, welcome in. Hello, hello. Also, Reedy and Haptoic, thank you guys for the follows. I appreciate that. Let's see if we can get a big haul on gold. And Xamina, welcome in. Hey, there we go. That'll work. Alright, let's get the Fire Spitter shenanigans rolling once again. Or not Fire Spitter. Furnace. Same thing. Pop King's ability. There we go. All the heroes' abilities are popped. We got the cloned up furnaces on the right side. And the nice thing is the furnaces take up a certain amount of housing space on the clone, and then whatever's left over goes to the Fire Mites. As you can see, we got little blue Fire Mites going through. Or wait, no, I think all the Fire Mites that come from the cloned furnace are blue. Yeah, that would make sense. Never mind. But I am sure that some of the Fire Mites get cloned as well. But there we go, lots of Fire Mites hobbling across the map. A crazy amount. That's what we'd like to see. I'm gonna have to go find replays of people who were doing it with 100 furnaces. I think Termy was. So I'll have to go check out some of Termi's replays before it got changed. Hello, Eisenwolf. Welcome in. So, also, for those of you entering into the giveaways, you do not have to be here when I pull the winners. So, if you get drawn as a winner for the giveaway, I will send you a DM. So, make sure you have your Twitch DMs turned on, because I know some people have them turned off. I think we're done, actually. Alright, there we go. We got that. We got the 4K points. I'm going to do one more since I just grabbed a CC, because why not? Because I'm not going to use the CC for anything else. You got the 100 streak in Hippos and my stream. Nice, Rika. Congrats. I appreciate you being here. That's tough to get, the triple-digit streaks. Alright, this will be the last one on this account. Then we need to move over to the other account so we can get all the farming done. I went a little heavy on those. It'll be alright. A few more from the top. We'll just have to get a little extra support from the bottom side of the base. Look at all the fire mites. Oh my goodness. I kind of want to stack them all in like one spot and just see what happens. We'll have to do that on the next one. Rika and Rana did so many redemptions, and now Tim, yep. You guys can do up to 5 for each giveaway, if you have the points for it. How many entries per reward? It's 5 for each one. So each person can do 5. Yeah. Because I meant to stream more for the last week, and then things kept coming up, so I didn't stream. So now we're making up for it. Because initially it was just 1 redemption per stream. So in total 15 entries, yeah. Well, 15 entries across 3 different giveaways. So 5 for the gold pass, 5 for the statue, and 5 for the scenery. Alrighty. Alright, this account, we're done with it. There's nothing else we can do. Let's move on. I want to get all my builders busy. That's the goal for today. I got a lot of builders that are sleeping. Also, before anybody asks, although I'm sure it'll come up anyway, I did check esports. I didn't see any matches today that caught my eye, so I'm not planning on watching any esports. If there are any matches tomorrow that people want to watch, let me know now. Well, not necessarily now, but let me know today so that I can go get into that server. Because I am not in any of the servers that are currently active doing tournaments. I haven't had a reason to. Need to farm walls on your alt. Nice, nice. Yeah, the wall grind is crazy. It's a wall grind day too. Yeah, true. It's a good day for that. Especially because, I mean, you can take down bases really quickly. Let me actually open up Clash. Actually, I'll do it on my phone. It'll be a little easier. So I can just donate to myself. I'll have to use my medals that way. Oh yeah, clan games. Don't forget clan games. That's fine. Oh, before we do that, revenge. We'll do those first. Get my loot back. Yeah, it's a yapping kind of day. Already farmed like 200 of your Town Hall 16 walls. Jeez. Very nice. Okay. Yeah, I want to see what it looks like if we put all the furnaces on one side of the base. So we're going to do that for this one. We're just going to go siege barracks this time. I think that makes sense. And there we go. A ridiculous amount of furnaces. Let's make even more. Why? My screen does not want to tap today. It is not letting me drop these clones. There we go. That's weird, but there it is. Alright, there we go. We just have a wave of little fireballs hopping across the base. Let's pop open the siege barracks too. Let's get a few more out there. They are pushing right on along. That's a lot. And it's been nerfed. I keep mentioning this. They're actually running low. I'm hoping we don't run out before we get through everything on the back end of the base. Because they're starting to fizzle. There go the cloned ones. Okay, they're still pushing their way through. Gotta get through the long shot. He's kind of a nuisance because he does that splash damage, but he does finally go down. But it's just such a huge amount of fireballs. Yep, no problem at all. Queen's still alive too on the back end. So she could even clean things up if we need to, but they're all gone. Goodbye, furnaces. We got all the fire mites that time. That's something we haven't been doing because it goes so much faster when you wrap them around the base. But that's still pretty neat visually. But we're going to continue doing it the quicker way. Okay, this is actually going to be easier if I open it up on here. Hopefully it doesn't need an update. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Move you. Actually, we don't need you open at all, I don't believe. Okay. Next one up. We have one more revenge to do. I think on this account, I still need to do my giant bombs. Where do we want to clone? Let's do it over here. There's a lot of stuff right here, especially with the multi. So let's overwhelm all this junk. And we'll give it that as well. Pop King's ability. So far, we haven't needed to use the 10 dragons. I kind of wish they just did 10 more furnaces. I don't know why they added the 10 gold dragons to it. I don't believe we can clone the gold dragons. I think their housing space is considered too high. I'm like 99% sure that's the case. Because I think when we did the mass golden dragon attacks, I tried to bring clone for that and it didn't work. If I remember correctly. Arnius, just spam everything, bro. Why think? What makes you think I'm thinking? I mean, I appreciate it. Maybe I just give off the look of a thinking man. You wish Force Quit still worked? Yeah, that would be, that'd be fast. I never was a Force Quit kind of guy, though. I always thought that was just super boring. But that's just me. It was lagging for some players due to 100 furnaces. Yeah, that's what I heard. Hey, Googleplex, welcome in. Hello, hello. Oh, did I... No, we still have another attack to do for the clan games. We only need force quitting for builder base. Oh, that's a dead expo. I was wondering why I didn't shoot at my... what's it called? My siege barracks. Alright, everybody's in. Pop King ability and let it rip. Just let it go to work. Heard some people's operating system on their phone completely broke from Clash. Yeah, I guess it was pretty rough. I'm surprised they didn't, like... I'm surprised they don't have a way to test that before they send it live into the game. You'd think they'd have some old devices in the Supercell headquarters just to test with. I also wish they didn't nerf it so heavily. Because, I mean, 100 is a lot. But they could have done, like, I don't know, 60 which is double what we have now. Just leave the golden dragons off. They don't test at all. They're an indie company, low budget. Oh, okay. Yeah, the billion-dollar company has no budget, for sure. Can we get a builder base esports mode? Do we need a builder base esports mode? I mean, like, they need to do a rework for builder base before they do anything to it. Before they make any sorts of changes, it needs a rework. In my opinion, all they really need to do for builder base to get people more active on it is just add builder base clan wars. Especially if it had good rewards at the end of the war. You know, some ores, people would do it. Hello, Prabby, welcome in. Did you redeem the wrong thing? Well, I don't know what you were intending to redeem. We have 3 giveaways going on right now. If people are lagging, that's their problem. Why nerf everyone? Well, they don't want people to not be able to play the game. But I mean, if it were me, I would also say, you know, if 100 furnaces is breaking your game, don't drop them all. But they just take it out so things aren't getting ruined. Because that is bad for your CPU if it's getting too hot. It's no good. My tablet's quite new. I mean, I have no doubts it would handle it just fine. We just got it, I think, at the end of last year, if I remember correctly. Decor, scenery, and gold pass. Yeah, those are the 3. We got a decoration, scenery, and gold pass. If it's in the channel points, it's active. And we'll be doing all those giveaways later. Pull the winners. You can just choose to not use all 100 furnaces, yeah. But I guess people can't help themselves. But it's still a new concept, so hopefully it's like a learning curve. And then in the future, Supercell can dial it in to where they don't need to nerf it. Can I show the deco? Sure, I don't have it, but I can show a picture of it. I think I have it downloaded, actually. Oops, wrong button. Alright. Oh, it's on the wrong screen. This is the, that's the fortune printer decoration. So it looks like that. I don't remember, I have no idea what it does. I never got it myself. Weren't the winners picked on Sunday? It's hard to pick the winners when you don't stream. No, the winners will be picked today. I haven't been around. I've been busy. And that's also why we have 5 entries today. It's one of those you couldn't get. Well, we're giving away 2 of them today, so if you're lucky. Are you in? I mean, if you redeemed it, then you're in. I'm not going through the list to see who's there. So that'll be up to you. How do you enter? You have no idea about this application? There's a channel point button at the bottom of the chat. It's down there. You can spend your channel points to enter into the giveaway. Alright, let's do it. Next one up. I think I needed to grab another clan game and I forgot. So we'll have to make sure we do that. I already dropped my clones. I don't think I did that on purpose. No, I somehow clicked on the clones at some point when I was dropping furnaces. I don't even know how I managed that. At least we cloned stuff. That's good. Alright. Just let it all roll. GG's. Hello, Rad. Welcome in. Hope you can claim your links this time unlike last time. I hope so, too. Alright. Yeah, I need to do... Oh, I did grab one. Okay, cool. Just need to make sure I get my 4K, especially on this account, because we're not maxed out yet. What do I need to upgrade? We have giant bombs, yeah. And walls. They're so expensive at this level. Running back. My goodness. Alright. I kind of forgot about the left side, but that's okay. There we go. Everybody's in. Now we just kind of sit back and watch him collapse in on the base. All the little fireballs. Should probably bring the Prince and the RC. And then I can have all heroes that just go over walls. I guess the King technically goes over walls, but only for a short period of time. But I guess we don't really need a long period of time either. At this point, you can just enter for me too. Professor Cyrus using up all them points. Hopefully you get lucky. Let's keep this up over here. We need one more for that. Sure, why not? I do still have more links for the fortune printer decoration and the scenery. But I think what we're gonna do with the rest of them is do like a 35k giveaway on X. So if you guys want more entries, be sure you're following me on X. I don't know why I'm hitting next. Does it enter you more than once if you redeem it more than once? Yes. You can have up to 5 entries for each giveaway for today. And then, of course, some people had some entries for the other, I think it's like, what, 1 or 2 days that I streamed during this week? Wasn't a lot. That's why we're doing 5 today, to make up for all those days. But yeah, the next set of giveaways will be done on X. Where do we want to clone? Let's do it up here. There we go. Easy peasy. You redeemed it a bunch of times on past streams, so they count or no? If you were here for the previous streams and you redeemed it, then yes, it'll count. You wouldn't have been able to do it a bunch because the other streams, it was limited to 1 entry per giveaway. But if you were able to do it, then yeah, it counts. Queen's the only hero that can't go over walls now. I mean, the King still technically can't, except under very special circumstances. So the King and the Queen are both heroes that cannot go over walls. If you want to count equipment, the Queen's got the giant that beats through walls very quickly. Which I would argue is even better than the horse because it's not as limited. Stick horse, yes. But I would still count the king as a hero that does not go over walls, except for under special circumstances. Because like I said, if we're counting the stick horse, you gotta count the giant too. Because it goes through walls quick. These guys have been trying to knock down these last two bases and they just can't. Might have to use those bases for a video. Maybe. We'll see if I can get the links. My clanmates are usually pretty easy to work with when I need some base links. They might even be bases that I gave them, so I might already have them. I can't believe we've got CWL coming up already. This month went by so fast. Speaking of bases, it's public knowledge now, so I can go ahead and say I am no longer the owner of WBB. WBB officially has a new owner. They haven't really done a lot of announcements about it, though. They've only done like one or two. That was quick. What do I think about ores being added to the loot bonus of an attack? I think that could be a good idea. I mean, I feel like there's a lot of ways that they could incorporate more ores. They just need to, you know, figure out what they want to do and do it. They need to make they need to make ores a bit more readily available. And I've been saying this for a long time. I would love to see them monetize less on things like ores that actually impact gameplay. And focus more on monetizing on things like skins and sceneries, you know. Stuff that is totally optional, doesn't affect gameplay at all. Yeah, cosmetics, exactly. Like, they can do more with cosmetics. They could do, like, custom profiles. Because, I mean, imagine you could do, like, a custom background on your profile instead of just a regular blue-gray profile background. They could sell stuff like that. There's a lot they could do. And there's plenty of games out there that monetize entirely off of cosmetics. That's what Clash should do. Let us use our heroes while they're upgrading. Make ores more available. All that good stuff. It'd be good for the game, too. Just in general. My goodness, that RC got just absolutely overwhelmed. Long shot's going down next. That fire spitter's doing a good job, though. They can take down these little fireballs pretty easily. Hey, a lot of Alexa, you can see a reflection on the face cam. Nice. Got that Mr. Clean look going. How to participate in giveaway. Channel points. You want to be able to fully max your equipment before going to the next town hall? Yeah, and that's a lot of work, too. I mean, I'm somebody who buys the event pass every single time it comes around. I'm constantly doing back-to-back wars. When CWL comes around, I do ore wars on top of CWL, and I'm still not maxed. I have like 3 equipments that I still need to get to the max level. Which, 3 equipments is like 450 starry ore. Not to mention the other ores, but that's the big bottleneck. How to win giveaway. Now John's asking the good questions. I'll let you know where you got to send your bribe to, so I can rig it for you. They're afraid of doing updates because they might introduce new game-breaking bugs. don't know why you keep saying it's an indie company. I hope you don't believe that. I'm pretty sure you're being sarcastic. And we don't know what testing they do. Now, you could say they do no testing, but we don't actually know. That's something I wish they were more transparent on. Let's clone these ones here. There we go. GG. They used to be a bit more transparent with testing, though, because we used to hear from like professional players or content creators saying, yeah, we tested this or that and gave feedback, but we don't really hear about that anymore. And there are a lot of bugs that slip through on the updates, especially that last one. It took them, well, I mean, some of the bugs still linger. So I feel like whatever testing used to be done that isn't being done anymore hopefully comes back. I remember when they had Lady B testing. It looks like we got another defense too. You guys remember when Lady B got upset? Because people were saying that they'd rather have Itsu testing things because he's a professional player. And she's like, I can test just as well as Itsu because I stream the game. Like, that is such a crazy thing to say. I don't care how much streaming of the game you do, how many esports matches you watch, that doesn't replace actually being a professional player. And actual skill. Like, I have random clanmates that'd be better tester. Well, the craziest thing, too, is she never even had a max account in the game. She was always a low level. And then complaining because people didn't take her testing seriously. Like, what? Obviously, you shouldn't be testing. Well, now more with Tencent at the top. Or Tencent at the helm. More focus, more updates, more profits, more margins. Yep. I'd be really curious to see, like, how much day-to-day influence Tencent has. I mean, obviously, Tencent owns Supercell now. You don't know any Lady B? Thank goodness. Lady B got upset. Adam got fired. Adam got fired for a lot of reasons. But that is true. Oops, I went to Builder Base. Biggest girl streamer in class? Used to be? Yeah, she used to be. But she was also put on a pedestal. Old content creator? Yeah. Like John Betty said, she used to be the biggest female streamer in the game. And she was nothing but drama. Drama, drama, drama. We don't like drama here. This is like an actual base. I wonder if they'll have any trouble. Well, he's got a bunch of stuff upgrading too, so maybe not so much. Hello, John Wood. Welcome in. Hello, hello. How to get in the giveaway? It's in the channel points. Channel points are found down under the chat. It's the little golden metal coin down there. And there we go. Look at all the fire mites. Yo, Gab with the 15 months. Thank you so much for that support, Gab. Much appreciated. Hope you're doing well. Time to make a keyword or a command. Too many people asking. I do have a command. It's exclamation giveaway. And if you keep asking, if you can't figure it out, then you're going to get timed out. You can figure it out. Oops, I almost did a legend attack. I forgot to do my attacks last week, so this account got knocked down to Legends 3. Whoops. It's kind of annoying. You got it? Good. Good. Ugh. Yeah, you should get some points for following the channel. That'll at least give you enough to get into one of the giveaways. Other than that, you'll get more channel points just by watching the stream. And if you don't get enough channel points this stream to like enter into all the giveaways, I do these types of giveaways fairly frequently. So just, you know, build up your channel points for the next one if you run out for this one. Alright. Again, the clones don't want to drop. I don't know why it's doing that today. It's super weird. That's why we changed away from the iPads. Tap problems. But the iPads were like 10 years old. Appreciate it, John. Appreciate you stopping by. Can I use channel points to time somebody else out? I don't think I have that as a redemption. I know some people do. No, I don't have it. Maybe in the future. Maybe we have that one. Hey, Gnome, how you doing? Welcome in. Also, Scalar and Val, thank you guys for the follows earlier. I appreciate it. We got all the channel point things going, so I'm missing a lot of the a lot of the follow notifications. Also, you don't have to be here if you win the giveaway. Like, when I draw the giveaway, you don't have to be here. Just make sure your Twitch whispers are turned on so I can message you. If I try to message and I can't reach you, then we have to re-roll it. What? I am still here. We appreciate you being here, Mr. John Betty. So the new rule is John Betty has to be here. If John is not here, nobody gets the giveaway. There we go. Yeah, the furnaces are fun and they're neat, but they're not quite as fast as some of the other ones. Or I can keep spinning until you win. Man, that's definitely a thing that could happen. Tom trying to time out Matrix. It didn't work. Uh-oh. Gonna enjoy the barbecue. It's perfect timing. They launched the furnace event. Yeah, nice. Barbecue sounds good. I usually go to family gatherings for Memorial Day. Because here in the USA, we have Memorial Day today. There's usually a lot of barbecue going on, but today, I'm just hanging out and clashing. We're just doing our farming. Also, I've completely forgotten about clan games. Oh my god, that's annoying. I always forget. I've got a boosted one here, that helps. I just need to get my 4K and then we'll be good to go. If you win the giveaway, DM me the link. Well, you gotta specify. Say DM me the link before you click on it. Otherwise, you might get the link, and it might not work. Well, these furnaces at the bottom are getting cooked. No pun intended. Come on, little buddies, you got this. Also, we got the mustache man there, rolling his freaking logs over him. Put that log away, buddy. Alright, I think it's fine, though. We have yet to use the dragons to save a triple. Same to you, John. Appreciate you stopping in. Have a good one. You'll be a Supercell creator soon. Is Matrix doing Clash of Clans streaming or videos? That's what she said. You're using them so it goes fast? I bet it would be super fast to do like Valkyries on top of furnaces. But I just like seeing all the furnaces. All the little fireballs. Put your log away, little buddy. Oh god, I almost did a Legends attack again. You got verified a couple of weeks back. Hey, congrats. A 100 furnaces would have been nice. I agree. I think that would have been really cool. But I got to it too late. Let's go ahead and do these ones.
Shut up and take my money.
Pop the king. And that'll do it. Something else I was also doing early on was using hastes. Then I realized I don't really need the hastes. But on a base like this, it'd be nice. It's also nice if you're starting all your furnaces on one side of the base. Actually, let's do that. Let's start all the furnaces on one side again, but this time we'll haste them so it goes faster. We'll see how that works out. Actually, let's stick with a clone here. That's fine. Don't need to change everything. Did the Duke nerf happen already? No, the balance changes have not hit yet, as far as I know. I don't know when they're doing it. They said it would be this month. So I would imagine, I mean, they're running out of time. It'll be sometime before the weekend, I would hope. They're not usually around when it's not the weekend. Okay, we still haven't gotten that yet. We need one more. Maybe CWL week like last time. Well, they did say it was going to be in May. So it's going to happen right before CWL. They said 2 CWLs in a month. When is that? Great question. They did say we're going to get a bonus CWL, and then they said nothing else. So, making it nice and difficult to plan for. Why'd I skip? Oh god, now he's got no loot. Okay, that's better. Drop in a few and then let those work before we drop in the others. We don't want them to wear off by the time all the little fireballs get across the base. They're speedy little guys once they hit that haste. Alright, let's drop another 3 right here. Look at them go, holy cow. They are cruising across the base. It's a lot. Now those, see, the initial hastes are wearing off now. Not very fast, but, you know. I could speed things up by putting the dragons on one side and the furnaces on the other. They moved the modifiers to tier 3 just for that. I don't think that was for that. I think that was a separate thing entirely. Because as far as I know, they're still doing a bonus CWL. They haven't really said otherwise. Hello, Ultimate. Welcome in. Hello, hello. They just moved the modifier to a lower league? Yeah, but do we know for sure that the bonus CWL is not happening? I mean, unless they say that publicly, I would assume that it's still on. And also, the reason... Do you think it's implied? Well, then that's not a confirmation. Also, the reason they did the bonus CWL had nothing to do with modifiers. Because if you read the thing, it said that the reason for the bonus CWL was to make up for the reduction in metals. So... they're still doing the bonus CWL at some point to make up for the metal reduction. Ooh, we got another one. I only needed 500, so I'm just being greedy now. That's alright. I didn't pay attention. It's not happening this month, maybe next month? Maybe. I would hope that they give us plenty of heads up. I would also appreciate it if they said something about it, like when it's happening. That way we know when to expect the bonus CWL. You'll be waiting to get 42 stars by spamming Valks. How many wars are you going to win with 42 stars? Hey, Gab with a gifted sub to Gnome. Thank you so much for that support, Gab. I appreciate it. Instead of CWL being 7 days, just make it 14 days? No thanks. 7 days is already way too long. I don't want... If they're going to do a bonus CWL, I do not want it to be back-to-back. Please, for the love of God, give me a break in between. Because if you're a clan leader and you actually have to organize the CWL and manage it day to day, trust me, people do not want it back-to-back. $21 times 2. Hold on, let me check this. There we go. My YouTube chats are getting overwhelmed by Twitch with all the channel point redemptions in chat. You're not a leader, so you won't mind. I'm sure you won't. But no, they cannot do them back to back. I'll paint my ceiling Kurt Cobain style in a video game. Oh, I forgot. We changed it to hastes. Oops. I'm just gonna start sending in my dragons too. Why not? We got them. Just make it go a little quicker. In CWL, it should be 12-hour wars so we can finish in 3 to 4 days. I'd be down with that. But then again, how many people are going to miss their attacks in a 12-hour war? That'd be the only thing I'd be worried about. Well, for my clan, it wouldn't be too big of a deal because usually, whenever we start a war, whether it's CWL or just regular wars, we have pretty much all the bases hit within the first few hours. But there's always that one guy that likes to wait towards the end. There's no need for prep day, yeah. Yeah, I would be down for a reduction in prep day just in general. I don't think we need more than 12 hours for prep day. The only reason you would want 12 hours for prep day is for time zones, so that both clans have a chance to be awake to fill Clan Castle. Other than that... But then again, I mean, I could also see 1 hour prep day being a thing. Because you spin a war, and then just, be there when the war matches, and fill the clan castles. If you forget, well, that's on you. Here we go. Now we're cooking. Still not very quick, to be honest. Matchmaking is like 5 minutes. You have prep day 2. Yeah, that's the only thing is sometimes you don't know... Like, for that to work, you would have to have quick matchmaking. Because I've had some times where matchmaking can take, like 20 minutes or so. And in that time, I could easily set down the tablet and then forget to come back to fill CC. CC and war should just be autofill. That's true, too. That's a good point. I think that would be a really good change. And then the only thing that would have to be done is, like, change war base. But, I mean, you can do that here. They just need to add a button that says set active war base. Or wait, no, never mind. There's already I'm so stupid. Never mind. Ignore that. There's already a way to set your war base outside of prep day. So yeah, realistically, we don't even really need a prep day anymore. You could set your war base. The clan castle could be default. That's the button that we would need, is to set our war defensive CC. Although, it would be nice as the clan leader to be able to change that, because some people think they like things that are not good on defense. But I could just manage that by saying, hey, change this or you're not going in the next war. Like, yeah, you gotta fix this. Mass Lava Loon was so OP. Yeah, unfortunately, I missed out on that event. I was really looking forward to playing that one as well, but wasn't able to get on for it. That's the only downside to these 24-hour events. You spun Psychopaths for 9 hours 1 month? Holy cow. Oh, for CWL, yeah. CWL spins are really long. Especially the higher you get. Connecting to chat. We didn't disconnect, did we? No, we're fine. Twitch is just being weird. Another quality of life you'd change is to change the amount of gold you need to press find a base. That's so old. Yeah. I don't think it even serves a purpose anymore. I think it's completely pointless. They need to just get rid of it. And it can be annoying because if you, like, for example, spend all your gold upgrading a defense or upgrading walls, and then you have 0 gold to go do a match, then you gotta figure out a way to get gold so you can find a base. And it's like, what purpose does this even serve? Spoiler alert, none. Not anymore. Apparently they're bringing back global chat. That'll be neat. But we'll see. That interview, that lady was hinting at it pretty heavily. She was the Clash of Clans manager. Or is the Clash of Clans manager. She didn't lose her job or anything. It got removed because too many people were trying to get girlfriends in there. Well, it got removed because they couldn't moderate it. At least that's what they said. But back then, it was a much smaller Clash team. Now they're a much bigger team, and they got a massive budget, and they got Tencent. So honestly, I'm surprised it's taken them this long to bring back Global. Because there's no reason they couldn't have done it already. Somebody hook up Gab. I hate to tell you, Gab, I've looked at my demographics. Your odds are not good. Alright, clan games are done. What can we upgrade now? We should be able to do another bomb. We could do the Duke, but I don't have a hero book. And I don't want him to be down. Let's go for another giant bomb. I think I'm just going to move on. I want to mainly get the clan games done today if I can. Supercell have 988 employees and 5 offices. Yep. And they have... I mean, they have the budget. They could hire some people just for moderation. But they don't even need that anymore. With the way AI is coming around, they could just have like an AI bot moderate the chat. Like, I have moderation in my chats without even AI. You don't even necessarily need that. That's the number on their own website, yeah. I think it'd be neat to go see their USA office, because I think they have one in... Is it San Francisco? It's somewhere over in California. You're not an AI fan? I get it. There's a lot of reasons to dislike AI, but it's also just, I mean, might as well get used to it. It's happening, whether we like it or not. Plus, AI does have good uses. It's just that most people are not choosing to use it for the good things. But it is a tool that they could use for that purpose. They need to fix Supercell support too. True. The support agents are actually teaming up with account fishers to fish accounts. They're not really teaming up with them. They're just not competent enough to know who actually owns the account. But yeah, they do need to fix Supercell support. They need to hire a new team for that. You have an ex-member that threatens us anytime we open the clan to invites and Supercell won't do anything? Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that... There needs to be like a way to ban people permanently from clans. Just like most things, double-edged sword. Yeah, when it comes to AI, I'm not an AI supporter. I'm just indifferent, personally. It doesn't really affect me. I also acknowledge that it, you know, is a problem in a lot of aspects. Like, it's bad for the environment. It's bad for the fact that people are buying up huge areas of land just for the specific use of AI data centers. I'm not a fan of that at all. What else? I mean, there's a lot to criticize. It's bad for water contamination, consumption. But I also recognize that there are some good uses, particularly in the medical field, where people are using it for a tool to advance medical sciences. That's really the biggest positive that I can come up with. What I think needs to happen for AI is they need to figure out how to make it happen without needing the big data centers. I think that's really the biggest problem, is the data centers. Yeah, the energy consumption. Our medical system is so screwed. Yeah. Well, it's more so for research purposes where AI can help, from what I've read. Like, it can be a tool for good if people were to use it in that way. But you know how people are. Instead, we're getting AI slop. We hope. Yeah, we'll see. But rest assured, on my channels, I don't use AI for editing, clearly. Well, for the videos that I do that are edited well, it's done by Jason. Same for my thumbnails. So people can't criticize me on any of that kind of thing. Because I hire a real person. And I don't intend to change that. Now, there would be a situation where I would use an AI thumbnail, and that would be just out of curiosity to see how it performs. Because I think we'd actually talked about that before. Because it had shown me an AI thumbnail for one of my videos that I could use, and I was like, I'm curious just to throw it on just to see how it performs. But I would never use it in any serious capacity. Can AI actually edit your videos for you? I've never tried them, but there are tools out there that are AI tools for editing. I don't know how good they are. I wouldn't trust it, personally. Hey, Pudding Player, welcome in. Hello, hello. Also, we do have channel points. We have giveaways in the channel points redemptions. If anybody's just popping in, you can enter the giveaways, and we'll do them at the end of the stream. We'll pull the winners. Is there anything else I can upgrade for now? And we're going to move on to my Town Hall 17. Alright. I'm going to throw a replay on real quick, and then I'm going to use the restroom. Alright, I will be right back. I think we watched this earlier, that's fine. I'll be back in a sec. Alrighty. Saying how two people who are in the wrong can destroy your reputation. I don't know what that's about. But if there's drama that is not from my channel, let's leave it out of my channel. I'm not interested. Let's get back to it. Actually, let's move to my Town Hall 17. Alright. So I'm actually going to go to my other clan. I started up a new clan to level up. Just in case I ever get a... I guess I already sent a request over. In case I ever get a creator code, I want to have a clan that has the code on it. I don't know if I'll ever get a code, but a boy can dream. We might as well level it up now. That way if it happens, it's ready. We're gonna have like a little community clan here. Alright, plus I needed somewhere for my mini accounts to just hang out and do wars. Oh yeah, I was here to... I already let myself in, apparently. There we go. Back to the 17. If I missed anything on YouTube... There we go. Nope. Views on YouTube are low today. The YouTube live stream algorithm is a bit perplexing. Need to figure out how to get more viewership over there. I don't know if it's a consistency thing or any of the other search engine optimization. Wish you could go back to being just a 2 accounts guy, one to just donate. You have too many accounts. I mean, you could. You just stop logging into the other ones. That's one way to do it. Alright, we picked that. Let's do it. Get these builders busy. I need to get this account maxed out. It's got a ways to go, though. Do that. We won't be requesting CC over here, but we really don't need it, so... You can use it for this one, though. Alright, everybody's in. Hey, Messy Goat. It's going pretty well. How you doing? You cut down to just 5 and that's perfect for you. Nice, nice. I've been trying to get back into playing my mini accounts, mostly because I need to use them for some content. But I'm trying to stay where I have 1 account per town hall level. Except at the top end, I will have probably a handful of max accounts. Or at least top town hall level accounts, not necessarily max. It takes a lot of work to actually max things out. Especially with the frequency of updates that we're getting, because I guess we're getting a June update, which I suppose that should be the rest of our walls for Town Hall 18. You can't have a Town Hall 1. There is a way to get a Town Hall 1. It's kind of a pain, but it is possible. You gotta do some shenanigans to make it work. Which I started the process of getting one myself, but I never actually finished it. There we go. Oh, we got chests. Let's open up some chests. See if we get lucky. Nope, no luck. What kind of shenanigans? I don't even remember off the top of my head. Somebody sent me a form on how to do it, on what steps to follow. And I don't remember. Maybe I'll make a video on it. I don't think it's like against terms of service or anything like that. It'd be kind of weird if it was. But yeah, I need to do that, make a video on it. Why am I messing with that? We don't need that. Okay, we're gathering percentage. Let's do it. Let's do it. With a clan castle as well? Can you get a clan castle? I don't know. That is a good question. Send you over here. You here. There we go. Everybody in. I think my Town Hall 1 was on my iPad, so I don't even know. I'll have to find the login info for that. Actually, let me see. I'll have to turn it on. See what the login info is on it. If I can, I'll log into it. Because basically what you have to do to get out of the tutorial, what was it that you had to do? I cannot remember. There's something specific you have to do to get the tutorial to stop. I'll have to figure out who was telling me how to do it. I think it might have been Elfie. Or maybe Shivam. Somebody. Why'd I do that? It's such a waste. Force of habit, I guess. How to make a new account. Are you on Apple or Android? Because it is slightly different depending. Yeah. You're on Android? Alright, I will, we'll take a look here in a second. That's a lot of little fire guys. Alright, so if you want to make a new account on Android, the first step is pretty much the same no matter what your device is. So what you'd have to do is log out. Log out. And then down at the bottom, on the bottom right, it says play without Supercell ID. So if you click that button, it'll make a new account for you. But if you're logged into Google Play that has an account attached to that, it'll automatically log into whatever account you have on Google Play. That's where the extra step comes in, because then you have to go to Google Play, log out of that as well, and then hit the button. So I think I'm logged into Google Play, so if I go in here, does it give me a new account? Actually, I guess we could just hit cancel. Okay, never mind. You don't need to log out of Google Play. I'm dumb. But now I think I might be stuck. No, we're good. But that's how you do it. Easy peasy. Don't do that. Stop it. You didn't know there was a logout option? Well, there you go. Here we go. Everybody's in. Hey, Zachrox, how you doing? Welcome in. Yeah, we'll have to do some more esports and stuff so we can do more Gamba. Because we haven't done a lot of gambling predictions for channel points. Get rid of all that. You fine? Good to hear. Hope you're having a good one. Alright, we got through the clan game. Let's go. What is this? Sure. Sure. Also, can I spend my loot? Not much there. I think we had a bunch in here. Oh, we got another chest. See if we get anything good. Hey, legendary streamer luck is turned on. We got the frosted flake. Let's go. Gambling is wrong. Gambling is fine as long as it's not real money. Don't gamble with real money. Nice. All right. Supercell's watching. They gave me my streamer luck. Honestly, I haven't gotten comments on my chest videos yet, asking how I get so many good chests. Because I uploaded a chest video yesterday with a bunch of epics and legendaries, and usually people get upset about that. Slap bet. I don't even know what that is. I wonder how long it'll be before a gambling company tries to give me a sponsorship. I would hope by then that I have better sponsorship companies to work with. You got a stick horse yesterday. Very nice. Loser gets slapped hard by the winner. Sounds like a good time to me. There we go. GG. As long as you're the winner. I don't know, some people might be into being the loser. I guess it depends on who's doing the slapping. And where. Danny's freaked. Oh, man. Oop. You almost got me. Should have been doing my ranked attacks before this, so I'm not accidentally hitting the dang button. I think we'll probably do ranked attacks tomorrow. There we go. Dragons in. GG. My goodness. Hey, Sandy, welcome in. We have our giveaway stuff going in the channel points. We're going to pull the winner at the end of the stream today, probably in a couple of hours. It's starting to get a little toasty in here. Might help if I turn on my fan. Are you the only one that accidentally waits till Sunday night to do all the ranked attacks? I've done that plenty of times myself. I'm really bad about it too because I will think throughout the week I'm going to do my ranked attacks on stream, so I'm not going to do them today. And then things come up and I don't stream, and then suddenly it's Sunday. And I got all these ranked attacks to do. I think my solution is just stream more. Seems simple enough. I still have 2 clones. Thought I dropped them all. That's you with raid attacks? Oh yeah, I'm the same way with raids too. Except I don't want to do raids on stream. That's different because I just don't want to do them. I just don't want to do my raids, and then I forget. Because I do want my medals. If only they could make raids fun. Is Clash my favorite game? Somewhat. I'd say it's the game that I play the most at the moment. To be honest, I don't even stick around with Clash because the game's good. I stick around with Clash because I enjoy the people that Clash. You know, my clan mates, the friends that I've made over the years that I still talk to on Discord, people that show up for my streams and my videos and stuff like that. If it weren't for the people, I would have quit Clash probably 9 years ago, to be honest. You're in bed last night, chilling at 2 a.m., then suddenly you jump up realizing someone forgot. Oh, man. We got one more of these to do. But yes, I do still enjoy Clash. I could say that it's in the running for being my current favorite game. Favorite of all time? Definitely not. It's also tough because it's so different from like regular games. It's tough to compare. Clan where you do your raid attacks is 50 out of 50 as well. Oh, dang. It's a lot of people doing raids. You went to the clan notice? Oh, man. That's stressful. Let's see. What do we do next? That should be an easy one. It should be like one attack. Oh, yeah, we still have loot to spend. Anything in the lab that we need to do? Let's go with a revive. Do we have a notice on the monolith yet that it might be getting a new level? Yes, we're getting the new monolith level soon. It says depletes soon. So we're finally getting the new monolith level for Town Hall 18. Your head is extra shiny today. Special oil? Yes, the special oil is called sweat. I'm not really sweating that much, but I'm sure I am a little bit. It is a little warm in here. It's because the clouds went away and the sun's beaming through my big windows. It heats up in here really easily. Monolith and builder huts are next, yeah. If we look at my progress base, we could see everything that hasn't gotten a level yet. So everything in this little corner. Well, with the exception of a few things that got a level, but for example, like the blacksmith got a level, but Town Hall 17 has access to that. And I don't know, did we get a new spell? What was the last regular spell we got? Revive, right? So we haven't gotten a new spell in a while. Same for the Dark Barracks, same for the regular barracks. Neither of those have gotten a new level for Town Hall 18. These did not get a new level for Town Hall 18. Sweepers haven't gotten a new level in forever. And then Monolith. These things will never get a new level. The only thing that they could do is merge into another multi-archer tower, super wizard tower. Totem was when Town Hall 18 dropped. Oh, okay. So they did get a new level for these then. Because we got the totem and the meteor golem. But the reason they're on this side is because they can be unlocked at lower Town Hall levels. So those technically got new levels. So the only things that it could be is builder huts and monolith. It's confusing because the totems are a small spell, so I think of that being like a dark spell. I don't know. You don't use your helpers? I do use my helpers. They're busy. They're just snoozing right now. Oops, wrong button. See, they're all sleeping. Except for this one. Which, I mean, I don't really need anything out of it. I guess we could get gold. There we go. You wouldn't be shocked if they put another wizard tower for Town Hall 19? Well, they would have to do 2 wizard towers because it has to be merged. But I mean, the fact that we have 2 wizard towers now, we know we're getting another merged wizard tower. I would assume that that's going to be Town Hall 19. We'll get the next merged wizard tower and the next multi-archer tower. And that'll get rid of all the regular archer towers and regular wizard towers. We've already gotten rid of all the cannons. Now, cannons, I wouldn't be surprised if they gave us 2 more regular cannons. And then merge it. You think they'll instead opt for some fusion of wizard tower and bomb tower? That would be interesting. But I mean, we already have 2 regular wizard towers that they can fuse. I don't know, we'll see. It's hard to say what they'll do. I need to get builders busy. I got so many options. We got spell towers, but that's really just a waste of gold. Has anybody in the esports scene been using the Earthquake Tower? I would be very surprised if that was the case. The Earthquake Tower sucks. I'm just going to upgrade random shit. It all needs done anyway. Let's get my builders busy and go from there. Do I have... I do have a hero book. We could upgrade the Duke. Oh, we got the Prince that needs to be done as well. Honestly, I'm going to focus on the Prince first. And I just need to keep the Duke down. I'm not even really using him for my Town Hall 17 attacks. As a matter of fact, let's just go ahead and do that. I'm not going to use my hero book for him. Swap you out for the Prince. What pet did he have? I think the Angry Jelly. I don't want to use that, though. I'll just go Owl. It's fine. And now we have 3 builders. I can actually upgrade a few more things. Let's go for the mortars here. Just to try to get them off my list. 1 more builder. Alright, let's just do some more farming. So now we gotta kill heroes. Don't get busy with the builder. I mean, in the right light. He's a handsome fella. If it wasn't enough for the Earthquake Towers to be bad, the air meta completely puts it in the grave. Yeah, true. That's why I was excited when the Earthquake Tower was introduced. It's like, if the Earthquake Tower is good and popular, I was already using dragons back then. I've been using dragons since Town Hall 18 came out. I never really got onto the thrower train. I was not a big fan of throwers. So I was like, if people are going to be using these Earthquake Towers, it's going to help out my strategy so much. And then nobody ended up using the Earthquake Towers, and air became the meta, and it all went downhill. I wasn't a special boy anymore. Spring trap upgrades are the most annoying, yeah. Any of those tedious bomb upgrades, or like trap upgrades, are annoying. Because I'm not a big fan of having to upgrade the air bomb right now. It's got almost 20 levels to go. I don't even know why they gave us another air bomb anyway. But whatever. It would be really nice if you could upgrade multiple levels at once and just have like the cost and the time stack. And then I could upgrade like 20 levels of air bomb and just let the builder be busy with it for a while. They need to bring back 5v5 CWL. I think that would be neat, but I don't think they will. I didn't get to try it when it came out the first time, because I'd be doing that in this clan instead of the 15v15. You heard that the mortars get merged into a mega mortar that covers the entire base and looks like a bird? That sounds like a pretty cool idea. How many accounts do I play regularly? On like a daily basis, I have 2 accounts that I play. I'm trying to play my mini accounts more often just to try to get them maxed out. But I mean, I don't really play them super often. Are my sound alerts broken? Because I didn't hear that one. Did you guys hear the do it? You're describing the Revenge Tower? You didn't hear anything? I'll have to look into it. That base sucks. I'll have to check it and get it fixed. I need to find something that's more reliable, because that breaks a lot. Now, I think what he was describing was the Eagle Artillery. That mysterious defense that vanished without a trace. There we go. Everybody's in. What is that? I don't know. I've never heard of it. I'm really curious how they're going to get rid of Guardians. Or when they'll get rid of Guardians. I don't know if they would get rid of Guardians for Town Hall 19. I think they would just continue with them. But I think at some point they could get rid of Guardians from the Town Hall itself. And they could do like a Guardian post. You know how obviously Builder Base has the troop post? Where's that even at? What does that even look like, actually? I don't know. But there's a building in Builder Base called the Troop Post. I think they could bring that over to Home Village for Guardians whenever they decide they don't want the Town Hall to have Guardians anymore. Oh, there it is. This thing. I feel like that's what they'll end up doing at some point in the future. Maybe like Town Hall 20. Or maybe they do already have a new gimmick for... I shouldn't be doing that. Stupid. Maybe they already have the gimmick for Town Hall 19 figured out and it will be different. We'll find out in a couple months, I guess. Well, I guess it's not that close. Like 6 months. That would be so annoying and toxic. We already have to deal with CC and Heroes. I mean, it wouldn't be any different than how it is now. We have CC and Heroes and Guardians. It wouldn't be all the Guardians. It would still be the same as it is now. You would still have to pick one Guardian. You would just be able to move it away from your Town Hall. That'd be the only difference. The Town Hall weapon was so much better than the Guardians. I feel like Town Hall weapon will make a comeback. That's why I'm saying I think they'll do, what's it called? The Guardian post. At least that's an idea. I feel like that'd be an easy win. I did the ranked attack on purpose, too. That was not an accident. I did it because I accidentally gave myself CC troops, so we might as well use them. See if we can make this work on a rank attack. I mean, it's still normal mode, but we don't have the extra, what, 40, or no, 30 furnaces. That's the only real difference here. also why we're holding back on the clones for now. But I think this will be fine. Okay, now is a good time to clone. Now the question is, will we actually get through everything? We got CC troops to deal with this time too. But that's a lot of little buddies. The furnaces are about to die though. Can we get through? Come on, Dragon, you need to die. Okay. I don't think we got it. Yeah, it's worth the try. Angry Bird dead? The Angry Bird is dead. Is dead and gone. I wish I could customize my timers better on Nightbot. It's always sending messages in a row. It's supposed to be more spread out. Oh well. Yeah, at least we didn't one-star this base. That's good. I don't think I'll have any problems promoting out of Electro 25. Who's next? I think that's an easy one. So we'll do that. Now I need to avoid getting CC troops because I don't need them. I can also close this. There's an Angry Bird. We miss you. Oh, we might get boogers out of here. Okay, never mind. It cloned up the furnaces fast enough. I thought Sneezy was about to get the boogers cloned. We've had a few accidental booger bombs in the past. Actually made those into shorts and they did pretty well. That's funny. Is there info on how not participating in ranked get you demoted? It's a 4-week cycle. Yeah, I think you have... Like Zekrock said, I think you have 4 weeks of not signing up before you get demoted. So you can sit it out for a month. Let's get some... Just go for Expo. Unless we get something crazy popping up. Nope, not really. Also, once I'm at 4K, we can move on. So we got 2,000 more to go. Yeah, they did increase it because I think before it was just 1 week that you could sit out. Which is not a lot of time at all. Alright, get that eagle down. Get the dragons in. Oh, the eagle shots are still coming. Hang in there, furnaces. It only hit like 2 of them. All that power. And it couldn't hang in there. I am curious to see when the golden ticket stuff starts. I know it starts next month. But I don't think we have any concrete dates yet, unless I'm mistaken. But I'm very much looking forward to watching those matches. Although I don't think I'll be able to really stream any matches until the very end of the month. So I guess end of June we'll have some golden ticket content. Which is crazy to have to wait that late into the year before golden ticket stuff. It's very unusual. It's also funny because when they finally announced the World Championship, people still thought we were getting a warm-up. It's like, brother, if they don't announce a warm-up in the first few months of the year, it's not happening. I thought that was pretty obvious, but I guess some people were still holding out hope. Well, there's just not time for a warm-up. Let's go. Those dragons are just ridiculously OP. I think we could probably triple bases with just the dragons. Maybe we test that theory. World's Warm-Up sponsored by Willey. If I had the money and... I mean, honestly, that's just it. If I had the money to host a World's Warm-Up, I'd be down. But that would be an expensive endeavor. Maybe next year. We'll see how things go. Alright, everybody's rolling through. Very nice. We got just a river of fireballs. Now, just out of pure curiosity, let's see if we can roll through a base with just the golden dragons and the heroes. Oh, wrong one. We won't have any golden dragons there. But I'm pretty sure the golden dragons alone can do it. Actually, let's not even put heroes. I'm that confident. We're just going to see how they do. I know it's going to be slow, but that's okay. I want to see if they can do it. What even is this? A Town Hall 17. Okay, that's perfect, because we are also a Town Hall 17. They're only level 1. Are they all level 1? I didn't even look at them at the on the Town Hall 18. I'd assume they're all the same level. But maybe Town Hall 18 gets level 2 Golden Dragons, whatever that even means. I hope that I can go to Worlds this year, because I've gotten to go for the last 2 years. But it really just depends on where it's at. Maybe we do some crowdfunding so I can afford to go. Yeah, they're not really having any trouble with this at all. That single Inferno is kind of cooking them. But I still think they've got this. And the Monolith, of course. GG. Oh. Never mind. They don't got this. I stand corrected. I've heard rumors that Worlds could potentially be in Toronto this year. Obviously, that's not confirmed. But if it were in Toronto, that would be a good one for me to go to. Because I'm not super far from Toronto. And I have my passport, so I can get up over that border right up into Canada. I think Toronto's like a... Actually, how far is Toronto? If I were to drive there. Let's go with maps and directions. So from my house to Toronto is like 7 hours. Of course, there's a few different routes. So I'm about 7 hours away from Toronto. I think that's... Well, that's actually way closer than Atlanta. Atlanta was a lot further than that. I think Google Maps said Atlanta was like a 9 to 10 hour drive, and it ended up being about 12. So this saying 7 hour drive, it might end up being, 8 or 9. I mean, that's easy. That's doable. Most of it's in the US, too. So, I mean, Toronto's right on the border. But we'll see. We gotta wait for the announcement. I believe, I mean, it would make sense if they were to announce the location of Worlds during the first Golden Ticket finals. So it should be at the end of June when we find out for sure. And then we can actually start kind of figuring out if we're going to be making plans or not. This should be an easy one. I mean, they're all easy ones. I don't know what I'm even saying. We're not having any particular difficulties for any of this. There we go. GG. Toronto's a 9-hour drive for you. It's not too bad. I figured it'd be a little bit further. But I guess all you really got to do is hit the highway and go east. So that makes it not too much further for you. Or at least not too much longer. I could theoretically take a boat to Toronto, but the one problem with that is there's a little bit of a waterfall in between here and there. And so for that reason specifically, a boat would not work. For me, anyway. You'd rather take the ferry than go through Chicago? Yeah, for you, that might not be a bad idea. I don't know if I'd want to go through Chicago either. Definitely not without a bang stick in the center console, but if you're going to Canada, you can't take a bang stick. They frown upon that up there. Easy peasy. You've been on the ferry before. It was a nice little break. Nice. Yeah, because you can take your vehicle on the ferry, too. I mean, depending on what kind of ferry it is. But generally, you can take your vehicles on them. Which is kind of a neat experience. I've done that a couple of times on Lake Erie. When I was up on the island for some of my school studies for wildlife. We had to take the van and a ferry back and forth a couple of times. Yeah, I would 1000% do that instead of go through Chicago. For sure. I'm a big city hater, but I would say Chicago's probably one of the worst, just from what I've heard. I've never even been there. But from what I've heard, I would not be too keen on finding out. Oh my god, that king just getting dogpiled by all the little fireballs. I think the reason I've been having troubles with the clones is I think I'm trying to drop them too far back. And it's like I'm trying to drop them out of bounds. I'm dropping them a bit more forward now and it's getting a little easier. Am I going to play ranked or war? No, we're just farming today. Today's a farming day. We're taking advantage of the furnaces. Because why not? It's fun. Tomorrow I think we'll do some ranked attacks. So tomorrow, and then maybe esports if there are any good matches going on. You can't find a place with human shit on the streets like Atlanta. I feel like a lot of those big cities probably have human shit on the streets somewhere. The worst big city, or at least from my experience, the worst big city in Ohio is Cleveland. But I've never been to Toledo, and I've heard some bad things about Toledo. As far as big cities go, Cincinnati's okay. Columbus, it's okay, depending on where you're at. Probably the same is true for Cincinnati, too. I've only been to the nicer areas of Cincinnati. What is this base? What the hell? Alright. Meth head's going crazy, yeah. Too many of those. People need help. It's actually really sad. But I also don't feel sympathy. People make bad choices. City needs a color. Is the color brown? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't know. I would like to do another road trip at some point in the future. But I don't know if we'll get to do another, like, Clash-related road trip. Because Clash of Clans events, if they're in the USA, they're only ever going to be in a big city. And I did not have a good time driving to Atlanta. So maybe we do some non-Clash related streams at some point to do a little road trip. Maybe go down to like Cincinnati Zoo. Do some stuff like that. Go up and see Niagara Falls. If I were to drive to Toronto, I think we could do one of those, so that could be a possibility. If they have an event in Toronto, that is. That's still a huge assumption. Speculation. I don't even know where that speculation came from. As far as I know, it just came out of thin air. Nobody provided their sources. Oh my goodness. Also, I guess we can spend some more loot. Might as well just dump the elixir into the walls. And then we can spend the rest of the gold once we're done with the clan games, which should be soon. I think we're getting close to 4K. Alright. Oh yeah, clan game. Oh, we just grabbed this one, so we need to do 3 more of these. Alright. Just kind of throwing everything together there. Oh, the tornado's gonna grab a bunch of these. They're all getting stuck. No! There they go. Oh my god, that was massively overkill. One shot the expo. The dragon's coming in from the backside. Sweeping right on through. I am curious why they're nerfing the Dragon Rider so much. Actually, I think I've seen something about the Dragon Rider nerf actually got changed, so it's not as heavy-handed, which is very interesting. Let me see if I can find that tweet again. So I think Clash Ninja said something about it. While I'm doing that, let's multitask here. So it's not like these attacks really take much focus. Alright, let me find this. Dragon Rider HP and damage will be 600 and 500. Or, sorry, 6,000 and 500. Let me find this. So the initial Dragon Rider nerf was from 6,200 HP down to 5,900. They changed that to where it's going to be 6,000. So they took another 100 HP back. So instead of getting nerfed by 300, it's 200 now. Which is good, because 300 is a lot. I mean, 200 is still kind of a lot, but I don't think it's as bad. And then it was going from 520 to 500. And did they leave that the same? No, it's going to be 510. So instead of 500, the DPS is going to be 510. Nice numbers. But yeah, so the Dragon Rider nerf has been nerfed, I guess. It's not going to be nerfed as heavily as they initially said. So I think that's good, because I made the video going over all the numbers, and that was my biggest complaint. It's like, they are slapping the shit out of the Dragon Rider. It's not going to be usable. And I'm still a little skeptical, but it's obviously a much better change than what it was initially planned to be. This guy's got some loot. We like that. There we go. Easy peasy. Yep, 510. Should you start upgrading your Dragon Riders? Yours are level 1. I mean, if you have anything else that you're using, I would focus on that first. But I wouldn't make Dragon Riders a priority. Like, Dragon Riders have been good, but I still feel like dragons, particularly Super Dragons, have just been way better. I'm surprised there aren't more people using Super Dragons. And I think we'll see more Super Dragons after this balance change. You want to try an air strat? Well, if you got your dragons maxed out or close to max, I would lean that way. And if you need the army, if you look at my YouTube and search, actually it's just like within my last couple of videos, I've got a Super Dragon army. Now, once the balance changes go into effect, which should be happening like any day now, because they said it's going to happen in May, I'm going to make that video again, and that way we can look at how impacted that army is by the changes. Because I don't think I'm still going to use the backpack arrow combo. You use Super Dragons? Nice. You'll upgrade the normal dragon? Yeah, I'd say that's the best way to go. Oops, wrong button. There we go. So it was my video is from 2 weeks ago, but it's in my last 6 videos. But like I said, that video is going to need updated anyway when the changes happen. We're getting close to 35,000 subscribers on YouTube. That's nice. Let's go back to here and get back to work. Where are we at on here? We're at 4,000. We're done. Hell yeah. Move over to the next one. Where are my walls? We got these blue ones that need to be done. We got a lot of work on these walls to do, but we're not doing that today. Let's upgrade something with gold. That way all my builders are busy. There we go. I think we need to get this guy. Yeah, let's get him assigned as well. Now we got all the helpers busy, all the builders are busy. For now. Go back down to the Town Hall 16. This is fine. Let's grab a clan game. This is an easy one. take the prints, because we're using them anyway. We don't care about this. Go away. Go away. I don't need that either. How many accounts do I have? I have no idea. I have accounts that I haven't been on in a long time. If I had to guess, I'd say like 20-ish. Now that's including accounts that I will probably never log into again, because I don't even have them on this tablet. I have level 1 furnaces. Is that because my regular furnaces are level 1? That's interesting. That doesn't seem very good. Now for accounts like this, it's really good to have these golden dragons, because that is not going to triple this base. But yeah, my goal is to have at least one account for every town hall level, which I do currently have, I believe. I didn't even really need that. Oh, we can change the spells on this. Nice arrow. Thanks. I didn't even see what I hit. I just sent it. There we go. Alright, let's change this to clones. Because why not? There we go. Where's my laboratory? There it is. Can I upgrade the furnace, or do I even have the furnace? I don't think I have a furnace. Oh, there it is. I do have a furnace. Interesting. I'm curious, if I level this up to level 2, does that also level up the event furnaces? Oh my god, I'm capped. I'm so dumb. I am capped on CWL medals. Oh no. The reason that's annoying is because I haven't checked this in months. So I've done at least 2 CWLs with this account where I got no medals out of it. Not gonna buy the skin. I'm thinking about it. There we go, we bought a skin. I came in here to get this, so we can experiment. There, we got level 2 furnace now. Because I'm guessing that this is going to increase. Hold on. Oh, never mind. We have to do... I thought that was 1 attack. I guess we got to do 3 attacks with the prints. Whatever. Alright. Yeah, they're level 2 now. That's kind of dumb. I feel like if they're going to be event troops, they should just be maxed out. Why cap them to a certain level? If it's just for fun, if it's just for a day. I shall provide that feedback to Supercell. Now we get to see the shiny new Warden. I don't have this Warden skin on any other account. This is the first time I've ever bought it. And there he is. Bright and shiny. The Super Dragons look so little. They're so small in comparison. Bro made him use 2k medals. Worth it. Although I probably should have saved them to upgrade my base, but you know, it's fine. Can we do multiple entries for a single giveaway? Yes. As long as you have the channel points, you can enter up to 5 times for each one. You can buy medals. No, you cannot buy medals. Nope. You can only get CWL medals through CWL. Which, honestly, I'm kind of glad. Because people would just buy the skins and scenery. And that'd be kind of lame. Why is there... Oh my god, I bought the CC troops. I'm stupid. Say, why is my siege barracks not empty? Well, that would explain it. There we go. Do that, do that. I need to not purchase my CC troops. Nobody takes your Town Hall 16s in CWL? That can be a bummer. If you really want to do CWL with me, you'd be welcome to, if anybody wants to. It's a pretty chill CWL. I mean, it's just my accounts. I did... What place did I get? I got second place last season. It was really weird, though, because the only reason I got second place is because nobody else except for one other clan was actually doing their attacks. Every other clan was, like, doing 2 or 3 attacks if they did any. It's like nobody wanted to be there in gold. So it was really easy to promote, even though I had Town Hall 6s and 7s and 8s going up against, like, Town Hall 13s. Like, I was massively outgunned, but I still got promoted. But yeah, if anybody has, like, mini accounts, you want to bring them over for Wars or CWL, feel free. Dead Clan going for minimum medals, yeah. Gold Hoodly. I don't know, it wasn't what I was expecting for... Did I buy my... What is going on? Why do I keep buying the CC troops? I don't even remember hitting the buttons. I'm so confused. It really is muscle memory. I genuinely don't remember buying CC troops. But I did. They're there. Ever been to the South? We went to Atlanta last year. But that's... Oh, I've been to Florida before, too, but that was a while ago. So yeah, I've been south a few times. It's been a while since I've been to Florida, though. Yeah, we live streamed the whole trip. I don't know if you were there for that or not. But I streamed the drive down there, the drive back, and then some of the event. I have a bunch of that footage still. I need to get it edited into some videos. Even though the event was like 8 months ago. How long ago was that, actually? That was in November, right? So that would have been like 7 months ago. So pretty close. Alright, no CC. Are you from the South, Mr. John? You can't defend in Legends 3. Uh-oh, sounds like you need a better base. Or upgrade your defenses, one of the two. I will be, speaking of Legends 3 and bases, I will be sharing some videos on my channel with some ranked bases soon. So if you need some bases, keep an eye there. I think next week I'm going to get replays from that season. Maybe this season as well, if my bases do well. So if my bases do well this week, I'll do a video this week. But I haven't set up any, like, good bases. Hey, Mr. Morningstar with a raid. Welcome in, Mr. Morningstar. Hope you had a good stream. Welcome, welcome. How's everybody doing? Alright. We are just farming and chit-chatting. Nothing too crazy. I also forgot to get another one of these. So we'll go with that one. Need to get my clan games done. Go. GG. Easy enough. Just send it. I am still sad that we didn't get 100 furnaces, especially for an account like this. Because we only have level 2 furnaces here. I wonder what the level is. I guess it'd just be level 1 for the lower town halls that don't have furnaces. I think they should just be max. Alright. Keep running it back. Let's see. Just lining them up. It's easier. I was spreading them out, but, you know. That was also before I was using any dragons. All the dragons are in. Yeah, I did check esports earlier. I don't even know if there are any good matches coming up tomorrow. So probably I wouldn't count on covering any esports tomorrow. It does seem like there's kind of a break in the community esports stuff. Not a lot of tournaments going on right now. Not a lot of big teams seem to be playing. Everybody's just kind of waiting for the golden ticket stuff to start, I suppose. Hopefully these players don't get rusty while they're waiting. We'll see. Also, for those who are just popping into chat, we have giveaways going on right now. The giveaways are in the channel points redemptions. I will be pulling the winners at the end of the stream, which will probably be in about an hour or so. You don't have to be here when I select the winners, but you do need to have your Discord whispers open if you get selected. I need to be able to message you. But that is still ongoing for now. Spread out all my dragons. There we go. I still haven't set up the airplane mode for this thing. I still get all my notifications. Deja vu. Uh-oh. Probably because I keep saying the same things over and over again. That's probably why. They got me on repeat. Super Valkyries. For 5 attacks. Sure. Why not? So do I have space for a new super troop? I do. I only have to use one, right? You know what? Why not mass? Why not? This could be interesting. Only 16? That feels like a ripoff. That's a scam. There's that. Let's get the Duke over here. We can just drop some dragons in on the back side. Oops, I'm dropping totems by mistake. There we go. There we go. Are the Valkyries helping at all? I guess they are kind of speeding up the fire mites. They're hitting those little rages. That is a terribly cut out emote. Is that like a default one for Twitch? I think so, yeah. My goodness. I think the Super Valkyries actually kind of work here. You thought it was 100 furnaces? Did they change it? Yeah, they changed it because I guess people were having troubles on certain devices. It was too much for some people to handle. So they reduced it to 30 and they added 10 of the golden dragons in. Which I wish they would have just added, or just kept with the furnaces. Instead of adding 10 dragons, just have 10 more furnaces, but, you know. Because it's kind of weird having the ground troop and the air troop. They don't really work together at all. But yeah, they changed it, sadly. But we're just kind of throwing the dragons on the back end. It's fine. Go. Everybody's in. 3,000 archers coming. 3,000 archers, but it's my archer, not the Clash of Clans archer. You get 3,000 doggos to help you take down a base. How'd we skip that? You guys are slacking. 3 more. I think we're gonna just stick with the Super Valks. It's actually kind of working out nicely. This guy's got a lot of elixir, but not a lot of gold. Oops, I'm not trying to zoom. Jump scare. Put everybody in the same spot this time. I'll just roll right on through. Oh man. Yeah, I wonder... It is nice that they're doing these, like, fairly frequently. That way, if you miss out on one, you got another one coming up relatively soon. Like, if they do these a couple of times a month, I think that's nice. But like I said earlier, hopefully this is kind of a learning experience, so they don't have to change another one in the future. It would be cool if they could test it somehow to see what devices are going to be able to hold up to. Wouldn't sending drags from the other side save time? Yeah, that's what I've been doing. I just didn't do it that time. I don't have a reason. I just didn't. For no particular reason. I mean, I don't have a hot date. I don't got anywhere to be. But yeah, another thing is the mass troops of, like, actual troops that we have is nice. But I do also hope that they do more mass troops of, like, stuff that we don't have. Like, when they do event troops, make it mass troops for that. Because they've already kind of done that, too. Like, with the Lava Loon that they did last time, that's not really a troop that we have. At least not regularly, it's more of an event troop. So that was cool to see. Maybe they could do some other stuff, too. And there's plenty of options. That'll be your only entry. Well, hopefully it's the lucky one. Unfortunately, I only have one Gold Pass link to give out. If I ever get selected to be a super creator, I can actually purchase Gold Pass links. And that'll be really nice, because right now, doing Gold Pass giveaways without a link sucks. Especially because they changed the cooldown from 24 hours to 7 days. Which sucks. Mass Cane, yeah, that would be sick. Mass Cane would be really cool. Mass Hog Wizard. I was a big fan of the Hog Wizard. Underrated troop, in my opinion. I'm at the tier 3, just below Super Creator. Yeah, I'm the tier that I'm in is called Verified Creator, I believe, or no, Trusted Creator. I don't even know. Actually, I can look right here because I have the Discord open. I am Trusted Creator. Yeah. So the next step up would be Super Creator, but that makes it sound like it's easy to get to, which it is not. Alright, send the dragons from here. Pop that. And there we go. What rewards do you get for being a trusted creator? Well, we have access to the Discord. We have the creator site where we get giveaways and stuff. We also have, like, educational material to help us do better content. I feel like that's pretty much it. Super creators get the vast majority of the perks. Since you're a verified creator now, can you join that exclusive Supercell creator Discord? That's a good question. I'm not sure what level that access opens up. But I'm pretty sure once you have access, you can get to it through the website. Let me pull that open and see. Yeah, I have a... So if you go to the Supercell Creator dashboard on the website, there's a button for the Discord. So if you have access to the Discord, it'll be there. I don't know if I can show that, so I'm not going to. Just out of an abundance of caution. So, but I don't know if that's at your level or the next level up. Click it. I'm already in the Discord. Early access? Not really. I mean, there is a little tiny bit of early access that I have access to, but not much. Because people at my level that have gotten early access, they keep ruining it and leaking it. So they don't like giving us early access. If you want genuine, like, actual early access, you have to be a super creator. Can I tell you where the button's supposed to be? Yeah, I can do that. So on the left-hand side... there's Home, Academy, News, Boost, Fan Kit, and Discord. So it's the tabs on the left side. It's at the very bottom for me. Am I on Judo's level for creator? No, Judo is a super creator. I am one level below super creator. You don't have it yet? Well, hopefully you'll get it soon. So that must be for trusted creators. I could have swore they were verified on the Discord, but I must be mistaken. Oh yeah, never mind. That's not a rule. Well, fingers crossed you get there soon. He's on Susie's level. Judo's on Susie's level. Susie's a super creator. And the reason I know that, I mean, obviously, but if you're unsure if somebody's a super creator, this is a way to check. Only super creators have codes. It took them a long time to deactivate that one. I'm surprised this one still works. But they don't really deactivate super creators very often. I've got a loot cart? Yeah, I've got a loot cart. I need to collect it. Yeah, we know that one doesn't work. Wasn't his, like... Was his Code Eric or Code Eric One Hive? I think it was just Code Eric. This one should still work. We'll leave that one there. They did Wasman's. Yeah, they finally took his off after forever. He had it for over a year, with, like, after he stopped doing any content. Galadon came back a few weeks ago, then stopped again. I don't think he's posted in like a month. But a lot of the stuff Galadon's been uploading is like old videos. Lexnos works? Yeah, Lexnos works. That'd be crazy if they took away Lexnos. Fluxy. That one works. Alright, let's keep farming. We'll grab this. First of all, what can I upgrade? I don't even know what would be ideal for this account. We'll go Lava Hound. I do Lalo on this account, so we'll do that. And what can I do with Elixir? Just walls, I think.
Hey, mister!
Hey, mister. So let's do Elixir into walls. Who was that? Leo. Galadon 2 OG. I met Galadon once. I met him on my first ever Clash of Clans trip. Lex is still active. Lexinos? I think he still posts on YouTube, yeah? So he's still making content, he just doesn't stream. I'm sure he is a very busy man. He's got 2 kids now, and a full-time job. And let's use this gold on something. Let's go with whatever's more expensive. Which I guess is technically the elixir collector. Let's get the mortars done. Get them off my list. There we go. Alright, farming time. Let's take this. That'll be 300 for 1 attack. What was that, 5,000 gold? Yeah, 5,000 gold. Or no, not 5,000. 500,000. That makes more sense. So wait, 5,000 gold seems a bit low. You thought it would be Arthur Morgan saying that. Arthur Morgan. Is that Dexter? I actually haven't seen Dexter. But I think that's who that's from. Oh, from Red Dead. I'm an idiot, never mind. I don't know why I was thinking Dexter. I've never played Red Dead Redemption 2 either. In my defense. Hey, there we go. We got lots of loot here. I have heard good things about Red Dead Redemption 2, though. I've heard it's a solid game. Dexter's Laboratory. That's different than what I was thinking. I was thinking of the serial killer Dexter. Isn't his name something similar to that? Maybe I'm thinking of something else. It's an awesome game story. Maybe one of these days I'll play it. You've never played Red Dead, but your grandchild is obsessed with Arthur Morgan? Interesting. I have watched a Twitch streamer play some Red Dead. It looks good from what I've seen. Dexter Morgan? Ah, that might have been what I was thinking of. That would make sense, right? That being his name in the show. It's an Old West theme, yeah. Ooh, what is that? What is that? It's a lot of points. We'll take it. 15 air defenses, holy shit. That's a lot of hits. That's fine. We'll get it. It's also a lot of points. She's a creative writer type. Ah, nice. The story mode with lore is right up her alley. Very cool. Yeah, a lot of people complain about story mode games. I'm a big fan of those types. I like games with a good story. There we go. Speaking of story games, I need to get back into God of War, and we need to finish that and move on to the other games. Not a FPS shooter fan. Yeah, I don't really play a lot of FPS stuff. I don't play a lot of shooter games. The closest thing I play to a shooter game is Borderlands. But that's kind of different. I'm not a Call of Duty or anything like that kind of player. What about GTA? The last GTA game that I played was Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, which I loved. That was a good game. But I don't know, ever since I stopped playing that, I just haven't really gotten back into the Grand Theft Auto games. There was another game that I played similar to that. It was actually the game series, Saints Row. Which the Saints Row games were really fun until after the third one. The first, second, and third one were amazing. And then after that, they got really weird and I didn't like it anymore. They started getting like science fiction and aliens and all kinds of weird stuff. Like, yeah, it's not really what I was playing it for. You've heard of Saints Row? The older Saints Row games were fun. It was kind of like the old Grand Theft Auto games where you just kind of run around the city and just essentially do whatever. Do missions and collect cars, all that kind of stuff. Now, Grand Theft Auto 6 is a super highly anticipated game that's coming out, which is scheduled to come out this year. Whether or not it actually does, we'll see. The reason I say that is because it's been delayed several times already. But when Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out, I will probably get it and play it just because of like how anticipated it is. The Just Cause games were good too. I've heard of those, but I've never tried them. Clash of Clans' best game. Clash of Clans is definitely a different kind of game. But I definitely understand why it would be someone's favorite. How many of these have we taken down? We're halfway there. That's not too bad. GTA should be good content for me. I hope so. The only downside to doing GTA content is it's also going to be super saturated because literally everybody that does gaming content is going to be doing GTA videos. But I think I can find a way to do the videos that is unique. That'll be the goal. But there's going to be a lot of people watching GTA content for a bit. Which, I need to edit more. I have videos lined up for my second YouTube channel that's like variety gaming. I just need to actually do the work. We need to get that channel monetized. Sooner rather than later would be good. Because it is not monetized right now. It's only got like 11 subscribers. Because I don't upload. Need to get that done. Maybe today. Might be what I work on after I get some dinner. But yeah, we need to finish the God of War game that we started, and I want to continue through the God of War series. We should actually, well, I shouldn't say should, but we might be getting some more God of War news soon in regards to the remakes. Because we have Summer Game Fest coming up in a couple of weeks. Bikini stream for GTA? Yeah, I don't know about that. People will be saying, this guy needs to be banned, put that away. But it could be a good idea, I don't know. Be getting in trouble. This is a freebie. GG. Few nip slips and you're golden. Oh, man. Yep, that'll do it. Hey, Akajoy, welcome in. Hello, hello. Alright. We got it done. How many points does that put me at? Hey, we're over 4,000. Hell yeah. Alright, next account. Hold on, let's get these builders working on something. Just whatever I can afford for now. Get the apprentice assigned here. I need to save up gems on these accounts so I can upgrade my helpers. Did I get anything in the lab? I think I did. Yeah, there we go. Let's get that assigned as well. Alright, Town Hall 15. Let's go. Oops. There we go. I can see again. What do I think about these mass troop events? I think they're fun. Because normally, I'm not a big fan of farming, especially on stream. I think it's extremely boring, so I don't usually do it a whole lot. But when we do the, when we do these mass troop events, it's just at least a little bit more interesting. Because you get to do something you don't usually get to do. Which is using, like, huge amounts of troops. So, I like it. I'm a little bit bummed that the furnaces got cut down so significantly. Because it was 100 and then they cut it down to 30. Because people's devices, I guess, were getting cooked. But yeah. I hope that they continue to do these like every other week, and I hope that they stop doing the A/B testing. Because there's been nothing but negative sentiment towards the A/B testing. Which is understandable. It'd be really frustrating if we get into an account here that doesn't have the furnaces. We're probably honestly just going to move on. Alright, we can set that up the same. Do we want to use... Let's see if there's any Super Troop stuff in here. There is not. We could just use regular Valkyries. Something quick. And then if the Super Valkyrie thing comes up, we'll switch. But I think these pair well with the furnaces. That's fine. We can do a fireball here. Okay. Let's also change that. We don't have the action figure? Oh, we need to get that. Oh, I forgot to check my gold pass on the other one as well. We could have opened up some chests. Is it just you, or is the audio video out of sync? Rhonda says it's a you thing. Okay. If you refresh the stream, that should fix it. They said the ones who didn't get it now will get it in the future. Yeah, that is true, but I still think it should just be everybody gets it at the same time type thing. Unless that means that everybody gets it in the future, then I'm fine with it. But I'll do this just in case. My claps are quiet for some reason. But that should help with the audio-video sync. If you wanted to check it again. I also just felt like clapping. Why not? We're having a good time farming, I guess. Let's go... Just do siege barracks. I think we're ready. Let's do it. So theoretically, if we were to do 10,000 points per account, I only need 5 accounts to actually finish the clan games by myself. But I do want to spread it out across more than 5 accounts. That's why I'm stopping at 4,000 for now. And then later on, I can go back and get more points on different accounts if I need to. How do I balance family life and my job and streaming? For family life, it's not too tricky because I live alone, so I don't have a whole lot of family obligations. When I do, they're like maybe once or twice a month, if that. So that part's easy. For job, it's kind of tricky. The only way that I manage that right now is I just stream when I can, which honestly isn't the most ideal way, but it's what we got to work with at the moment. But really, I just play it by ear. Do what I can when I can type thing. Here lately, I've been streaming a bit less because I am putting more work into YouTube. Because that's another thing, it's kind of tricky to manage YouTube and streaming. I need to record more of my videos on Twitch. That'll help. But yeah. Hopefully, if the ad revenue gets to a point where I don't need to work as much, then I would like to slowly lean into doing more content, less work. Because I do have a job that's flexible enough that I don't have to, I can work around it a bit more. But right now, my limiting factor is money. Is there a Miss Willey Gaming? There is not. Not yet. Do you know when we don't talk about leaks? No leaks. What I will say is we know that we are getting a new equipment next month. What that equipment is, we do not know. Let's do it again. This guy's got some good loot. We already do know. Well, if you know what it is, you can keep it to yourself. That is one of my rules in chats. We don't talk about leaks. Otherwise, there will never be a Code Willey. Plus, I'm not going to be responsible for ruining the fun for somebody else. No spoilers. We were never here. It's somewhere in-game? Is it in-game? If you're talking about in the news tab, that's not enough. It's like a very slight hint. It's not really enough for me to talk about anything. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to choose one. What is this? Destroy 4 clan castles. Why not? There we go. It's for what hero? I see. Where did they sneak that in at? Was it at the bottom? Oh, right there. Oh, it doesn't say there what hero. It just says a monolithic new equipment. It might say it somewhere else, though. That's okay. I need to update my playlist. You don't like my songs? That's the first negative thing I think I've heard about my playlist. There we go. You should say for what hero it is, at least. I see. Well, I'm just not going to talk about it at all. Because that would be a leak. And I'd get kicked out of the program. Yeah, it's not even just that I would never get a code, it's that I would also get kicked out of the program. Plus, I don't like being I don't like being someone who pushes leaks anyway. So even if the Supercell program wasn't even a part of it, I still wouldn't talk about it. You like this playlist? I mean, I'm open to have people add songs to the playlist. I've been asking for people to help me with that for years. So if you think there should be more songs in here, by all means, hop into the Discord and put some songs in there, and I'll add them. Yeah, we won't be changing the playlist anytime soon. Might add some songs to it. We can upgrade the Duke. We're not using it right now, I don't think. I actually kind of forgot we had it at this level. What Town Hall does the Duke unlock? Is it 14 or 15? I think it's 15, right? $15? Okay, that's what I thought. So we won't have to worry about it on the next account. But that's all we can do for now, so let's keep on farming. Oops. Didn't mean to zoom out, I always do that. I also wonder why I don't have Electro Boots on this account. I should have that for any account that has a Royal Champion. It's like one of the most important pieces of equipment if you're running the RC. Oops. This thing likes to just zoom in and out instead of actually dropping spells and troops. 25. If they keep doing a Town Hall every year... This year will be this year will be Town Hall 19, next year's 20, so Town Hall 25 would be 5 more years after that, so that would be 2032. They said something about Builder Base? The only thing I've seen about Builder Base is the current Builder Base event going on. You hope next event we could... buy 2 equipment in the shop. The last event's trash. I've never liked the mini metal event because it's always been just for resources. So I would agree. I don't like those. I've never liked them. The mini metal events have never came with ores, and they've never let you purchase equipments. It always gives you resources, and it lets you purchase like skins and sceneries if you buy the pass. Can't afford any of the skins or sceneries without spending money, which I think is fair. But I would rather if they added some equipments in there that you didn't need to spend money to buy from, like, older equipments. to help people catch up on that aspect of it. There we go. It's good for magic items. I guess that too. But the magic items are such short term. I guess the builder bites technically, and the lab soup, those are technically long term because if you use them, then those upgrades are permanent. But everything else is pretty short term. And we got a bunch of stuff out of here. Speaking of magic items, oh my goodness, how many chests do we got? Let's see if we can get lucky again. We already had a legendary earlier today. If we get another one, that'll be crazy. People are actually gonna think I got something special. You're a returning player, so Or's your enemy right now? Yeah. They keep talking about fixing that, so hopefully they've got a fix that's coming into the game soon to help returning players catch up. Because right now, if you come back to the game and you don't have any levels on your equipment, it's a nightmare. You have so much work to do. Because it's such a grind to get ores. We're not getting lucky again. That's unfortunate. They need to make a significant change to the ore system. I agree. I mean, it's nice that you can get them out of these chests, but you don't really get a whole lot out of the chests. You always fill up your resources and sell the mini event resources for gems? That's a good call, yeah. It's not a bad idea. Alright, let's keep it rolling. Actually, is there anything I can upgrade with Elixir? Oh yeah, Spell Factory. Let's get that revive unlocked. Nice. We're rolling right along. Oh, we got a revenge. Let's do these. Got a couple of them. ATLXSGG, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I thought that said SSG for a moment. So I'll say, are you with Space Station Gaming? I didn't actually realize Space Station Gaming was still an org until the other day. I seen them playing in what's that soccer with cars game? Why can I not remember the name of that game? Rocket League, yes. So SSG was playing in a Rocket League tournament. SSG was in Clash of Clans, but I think they were only there for like a season before they left again. Lexnos was on the SSG team. Yeah, I don't remember if they were there for 1 or 2 seasons. They're getting a new game engine. Oh, for Rocket League? Interesting. I've never been a huge Rocket League fan, but it's neat to watch. I've only played a very tiny bit of Rocket League. I think I played it for maybe an hour because one of my friends asked me to. That friend was Strake, so if we see him in chat, you have to blame Strake for whatever bad things are happening. That's just how we do things. Marinol, yeah, I think Marinol was on SSG. So wait, maybe SSG did 2 seasons, because was Lexnos on the team with Marinol? I don't remember. It's been too long. Too many teams have come and gone. Or not really come and gone, but really reorganized. It's just players that come and go. But a lot of the core teams are mostly the same. I should do like a history of Clash of Clans esports video and go through all the different stuff that's happened in Clash esports. Because I've been around watching and playing in esports for a long time. Even way back before friendly wars were a thing. Of course, a lot of that was... I mean, all of that was community tournaments. And then once friendly wars were added to the game, then Supercell started doing their, like, official tournaments. Which was cool. Lex was in Chazmac Gaming. Lex was in a lot of teams. Lex was in SSG. He was in Chazmac. He was in Lotus. He was in Tribe. He was in WHF. Almost grabbed that. We don't need that. Okay, we finished this. Nice. That's a good chunk of points. Knock out 120 levels worth of Barbarian King. Okay, hopefully we get Barbarian Kings. Oh, we got Super Valks now. Might have to do a little switch up. Why did Klaus leave? Klaus, from what he said publicly, he just said that he wanted to move on to a new team because he felt like he was getting too comfortable with his team that he's been with forever. He wanted a new challenge or something like that. It's hard to say what was like really going on in the background. But hopefully all those guys will be at Worlds this year. Hopefully I will be too, but we'll see. It's way too early to tell. Almost cloned up a wizard there. Isn't comfort good? Comfort. I'm not sure what you mean. Makes you lazy? Yeah, I guess so. That was 41 levels of King. Are we not on shuffle? We just had 2 Baby Metal songs back to back. It's on shuffle. Sometimes I swear the shuffle on Spotify is just absolute trash. These songs aren't even next to each other on the list, so it just randomly got one Baby Metal into another. I'm not complaining, you can't have too much Baby Metal. Oh, you were talking about Klaus being too comfortable. I see, I see. I don't know. I don't know if that's... I just purchased that. That was stupid. That's just what he said publicly. It's hard to say what was going on behind the scenes. Spotify Shuffle is a lie, yeah. It's not good, that's for sure. Any war attacks left? I might actually have some war attacks. Actually, no, I think our war ended. I need to spin... Yeah, both clans, I need to spin the war tonight. I'm trying to spin them at the same time so I don't forget to do my hits over here. Because that's what tends to happen with all my mini clans. Getting a nasty habit of forgetting to do everything. Tomorrow we will be doing ranked attacks, so we'll be doing some like more interesting stuff than just farming. I don't really do a lot of just farming streams because I think farming is incredibly tedious and boring. But it's a bit more interesting when we have the mass troop events. When are we spinning the giveaways? Whenever I'm ending stream. And I don't have a set ending time, so whenever I kind of feel like I'm ready. Probably, if I had to guess, within the next, like, 30 to 45 minutes. Probably head off and go grab something to eat and get some other stuff done. Tomorrow? Nope, it'll be today. It'll be after, or towards the end of the stream. I'd say in about 30-ish minutes. We'll plan for that. Next clan game. Let's grab the Super Valk. That'll damn near get us to the 4,000 that we need. Hopefully I can get Super Valkyries. Okay, yep, we do. There we go. 16. Alrighty. Oh, this guy's loaded. Hello. I gotta be a sugar baby for this base. Okay. Rolling right along. Use the freeze, because why not? It's there. Might as well. But yeah, you guys don't have to be here for the giveaway drawings if you don't want to be. I'll just shoot a DM to whoever wins. Also, I got on and did my war attack, so then like the first couple hours of the war. I guess it was within the first 4 hours. And these guys didn't even try. They had one guy that did a couple of attacks. So that was nice because I got all the war clan XP. And that actually got me up to level 3. Now I need to get up to level 4. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to get to 10. But we'll see. There's that. Get these clones in. Replace some of those furnaces that took damage. There we go. Easy peasy. Yeah, the Super Valk's Rage is nice because it does speed up the little fireballs. Makes them go quicker. Actually, speaking of esports stuff, I want to see what the ELO's looking like. Because I haven't looked at that in a while. Love you, bro. Love you, too. Zeus is the #1 team right now. Let me show this on screen. Let's make this the right size. Maximize it on here. So right now, Zeus is #1. When's the last time these guys even played a match, though? It's been a week. I got a lot of tournament wins. Is this just for this year? No, this is... goes back 3 years of tournament wins. Okay. But yeah, these guys haven't played a match in a week. Renegados is the #2 team. Team Queso. Are they partnered with Team Queso? I have no idea. Ryuda is a great addition. Yeah, Ryuda is solid. We had Ryuda as a base builder for a little bit until Blueprint hired him. He's a really good base builder too. They're in form currently. Nice. Well, hopefully they play another match soon so I can stream it. I'll be keeping an eye out for them. They played Homeland Cup, Nation versus Nation. I see. You're trying to understand what's happening with Project 7? Ah, I have no idea. Are they still up here, or... Because they were doing really well, right? Well, they're not even at the top of the list anymore. Carry Esports is here. It's interesting because as of right now, the Asian teams are doing really well. Zoo's Asian, Fuqing's Asian, I believe Carry's Asian, right? Yeah, Asian team. This is an Asian team, this is an Asian team. But what's interesting is the Asian teams never seem to do very well when they actually go to Worlds. For the last couple of years, at least, they've been having some difficulties. So hopefully they do better. You heard they stepped down? That's interesting. Yeah, I have no idea. I haven't been following. What team is Gen X? Where are they? Are they on this list? I'm not seeing it. Oh, there's Project 7. Ah, so it's these guys. Okay, okay. Well, if this team's falling apart, that's sad. Well, I'll try to keep an eye on any news for that. EU does better at Worlds for some reason. Yeah. Well, the last 2 years in a row is also the last 2 years that I've been able to go to see Worlds in person. And both of the finals were German versus German. For both years. So no disrespect to Germany, but I'm hoping they don't make it to finals this year. Because they're hogging up the spotlight for everybody else. Germany's been dominating. It's actually crazy to me how big of a Clash of Clans population there is in Germany. The Germans love Clash of Clans. And I think German's one of the languages that you can do really well in as a content creator outside of English. Usually when people are doing other languages in Clash as a content creator, they don't do as well. But German actually seems to do like as well, if not better than English. They dominate Brawl Stars too. Nice. Everybody thought that lineup would be invincible at the beginning of the season. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Sometimes teams that look good on paper don't actually do very well when it comes time to, you know, actually perform. But a lot of that is like, what is the word? Team... Like how well teams work together. I'm blanking on the word, but yeah. Which teams do I think will make Worlds? It's a good question. I don't know. I mean, I feel like a lot of the same teams that we see, it's hard to go off of like who's at the top right now, obviously. Hey, Tatsy Blue, new here, kind of nervous. No reason to be nervous. Happy to have you here. We're just chit-chatting and hanging out. I would hope Zeus makes it. I'd like to see Carry and Tribe make it. I feel like Team Electros usually does pretty well. There's a lot of teams right now that I think are doing really well. I'd love to see Psycho make it. I don't know. Too early to say. I'm excited to see what happens when the actual golden ticket stuff pops off. Because I think that's going to shuffle this leaderboard a bit. I do think it will. Psycho Noob. I keep seeing this team. Who is on here? I don't know any of these players. But I hope they do well. Good luck. Is this some sort of event when you get the pick, get the right pick, you get a reward? I don't think so. If you're talking about what we're looking at on stream, this is the leaderboard for competitive teams in Clash of Clans. So this is just like who are the best teams right now, essentially. So we're just kind of looking at that. Like this is the RNG team right now. This is Tribe Gaming. Can we still count Tribe as a German team? They have 2 Germans, right? I don't know if that counts anymore. I think they've lost their German card. I think they need to have at least 3. So I know Rakiras is Polish, right? And then Hawk is... Where's Hawk from? I don't know if I know. 3 from different country, yeah. I don't know where Dima's from either. But I know they're not German. I don't know, it'll be an interesting year. I'm excited for it to kick off. Plus, I think the meta right now is better than it has been since Town Hall 15. Demas from Ukraine. Oh, okay. I did not know that. But yeah, that's where things are right now. Alright, let's get back to doing a little bit of farming. We're going to farm for a bit longer, and then we're going to get into the giveaway stuff and get that sorted out. When's the first monthly final? It'll be at the end of June. They're starting the golden ticket stuff in June. So they'll have like the early stuff early in the month, probably after CWL. They're doing the Chinese qualification. Yeah, China is going to get a ticket this year. You can assume it'll be China every year for a ticket. Which they have to do their own separate thing since they've been put on their own separate server. What I think would be really interesting is if they ever did a world championship in China. It doesn't seem that far-fetched. I think Supercell has doesn't Supercell have a headquarters in China? I know obviously they're owned by Tencent, which is Chinese. So I don't think it would be too crazy. But let's say if they did do a world championship in China, do they use the Chinese servers for everybody? I would think so, right? They'd kind of have to. I don't know. It's fun to think about, though. Let's get all this stuff going. There we go. Last chance qualifier is in China for Brawl Stars, and the Worlds is in Japan. I saw that. I'm actually jealous. Brawl Stars gets all the good stuff. I think it would be really cool if Clash of Clans could have their finals in Japan as well, but I don't know if that's ever going to happen. They almost never do Brawl's World Championship and Clash World Championship in the same country, except for the one time when they did it in Finland. And that was when I went to Finland in 2024, I think. Hello, it's Wickman. First time in, welcome in. Glad to have you here. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, the Brawl World Championship happening in Japan. I'm a little jealous. Makes me want to start doing Brawl content. I actually think it might be even harder to become a super creator for Brawl Stars compared to Clash, just because Brawl Stars is so much more popular and there's a lot more creators for Brawl. But to get an invite to that would be sick. It'd be so cool. Thailand World Championship? That would be neat. I don't think they've ever done anything Clash in Asia. Unless I'm mistaken. But I don't remember that ever happening. I know they've done different countries in Europe. And then, of course, North America, they did Worlds last year in the USA. Everyone out there getting their massages, no one's going to attend. Oh, God. It's crazy how Clash of Clans made a comeback. Did it make a comeback? Honestly, I haven't really looked at, like, the numbers for anything. But I would hope so. Don't know how they'll play Brawl in China. You need a VPN because all normal apps are banned there. So, does China have, like, their own Brawl Stars in the same way that they have their own Clash of Clans? Like, is there a Chinese Brawl Stars server? Or do they just not have Brawl Stars at all? Which they're not doing, by the way, they're not doing Brawl Stars in China. They're doing it in Japan. But that is an interesting thing to think about. Because I actually don't know if they have a Chinese Brawl Stars. They do have a Chinese Brawl Stars. Okay. You played on it last summer? Nice. Well, that's how they would do it then if they ever did... If they ever did like a Brawl Stars championship or event in China. Or wait, I guess somebody said they're doing qualifiers in China. No, you said that. Okay, so if they're doing qualifiers in China, they would have to do it on the Chinese server. Because obviously they're not going to have them playing on VPNs. Yo, 21 name, thank you for the raid. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Hope everybody's having a good day. Appreciate that. Hope you had a good stream. But yeah, so if they're doing their last chance qualifier in China, they'd have to do it on the Chinese server. I had forgotten that you'd even said that, so I was a little confused. I'm slow sometimes. W name. Actually, let me do shout outs here. We'll do this one now, and then we got a raid from Mr. Morningstar earlier. I need to do that shout out as well. There we go. Giveaway. Yes, there's a giveaway running at the moment. It is in the Channel Point Redemptions. So if you guys want to get entered in, we will be drawing the winners for that here very shortly. You can enter up to 5 times for each giveaway. There's 3 giveaways going right now. Gold Pass, Scenery, and Fortune Printer Decoration. Of course, if you're new to the channel, you probably won't have enough points to do all those entries, but I do Channel Point giveaways fairly frequently. So stick around if you enjoy the channel and you can build up the points. Bonk. We don't do a whole lot of farming streams like what we're doing today. I mainly just do these types of streams when we get these events. Generally, I try to do like ranked attacks or esports or stuff like that. Sometimes we'll just make some videos. But we beat Clash in one way or another. That eagle is destroying my furnaces. Stop. Brother. What's my cooldown on the shout out? I think it's a minute. We'll give it a few minutes just to be safe. Then we'll get a shout out from Mr. Morningstar. I forgot about that. I should do some challenge streams with subscribers. I actually have something in mind as a little bit of a challenge that viewers can participate in. Let's see, what day do I want to do that? I think we might do that like this Friday. So stay tuned. It's something I've actually been planning for a little while. So we need to just kind of do it. But yeah, we will do some stuff like that as well. Maybe we start doing Friendly Wars again. We haven't done that in a long time. I stopped doing Friendly Wars because it gets tricky to find people that actually want to do the Friendly Wars. Did I need to grab a clan game? I don't even know. I wasn't paying attention. I've been yapping too much. Probably about wrap it up there, though. Start doing the giveaway spins. So, last call for the giveaways. We're going to pull those winners soon. And if you're watching on YouTube, the giveaways, unfortunately, are exclusively for Twitch. So if you want to participate, you'd have to hop over to Twitch and enter there. The reason we can't really do YouTube giveaways is because I can't really DM people on YouTube. I wish they would have left the DM feature in, but they got rid of it. Oh, I guess we'll hit this regardless. It's good loot. go. We might do some Pokemon Go streams again this year. I haven't done that in a while. I haven't really played a whole lot of Pokemon Go in a while either. But I'll be playing for the Go Fest that happens every year. I think that's sometime in June. I don't know exactly when it is. I think it's towards the end of June though. But we might stream some of that. I'd like to do more IRL stuff too. We still need to go out and do a kayak and stream. Willey cooking stream. Yeah, I think we should do a Willey cooking stream too. Also, welcome in, Kazzy. It's good to see you. I actually could do a cooking stream now because, I mean, I have the camper kitchen here, which is a lot better than the kitchen that I was working with in that house. So maybe one of those will happen soon as well. We got a lot of cool stuff that we could do. I just need to do it. It's been a minute since I saw you. Yeah, it's been busy. I've been streaming here and there, but not often enough. But it's good to see you around, Kazzy, as always. We got giveaways going on right now. If you want to get into the giveaways, they're in the channel point redemptions. I'm going to do a few more attacks here, and then we're going to pull the winner. So, last call for the giveaway entries. Let's do one more attack. We'll go for this 5,000 Dark Elixir challenge. Can I get it here? Yep, we sure can. So this will be the last hit. There we go. Clone all those bad boys up. Couple of hastes. Maybe I should do some just chit-chatting and farming streams more often though. Hey, Mr. Morningstar, welcome. Oh yeah, that reminds me, I wanted to do the shout out. Glad you popped back in. Let's do the shout out here for Mr. Morningstar. There we go. Go check out Mr. Morningstar if you guys aren't already following. He does a lot more esports stuff. Hello, Simply. Welcome in. Dragons are back. Yeah, the golden dragons are back. It's because the 100 furnaces was breaking people's devices. So they took away a bunch of the furnaces and gave us a few dragons. A few golden dragons. I missed out on the 100 furnaces, unfortunately. I got on after they made the change. Alright, let us do the other stuff now. It is giveaway time. You didn't miss too much? Well, I still wanted to see it. Oh, let's see. Random number. Manage reward requests. Okay, then you guys should be able to see all this. I need to reset the size. It is time to draw the winners. I try to make the box as small as I can, that way I can blow it up as much as I can. There we go. Okay, so the way this works, if you haven't been a part of my channel points giveaways before, we'll start with the fortune printer decoration, and we'll shut off the redemptions for this one. You actually need this? You redeemed like 10x? Well, best of luck. So what we'll do, there are 61 entries, which you can see down here. So we'll do the random number generator. Actually, can I make this so they're just side by side? That'll be easier on me. There we go. Oh, let me scoot this back over. Okay. So we'll do 1 through 61. We're doing 2 of these winners. And then we'll generate the number. 36. So now we'll go over here. This is 1 through 50, so it's going to be on this page. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, and 36 is Prabby. So congratulations to Prabby. She wins one of the fortune printer decorations. 100 entries by Nagesh. He's got quite a few, and so does Tim. And Professor Cyrus, I think, was redeeming a lot. Alright, congratulations, Prabby. I don't think she's here now, but that's fine. I'll send her a link in the DMs. And then let's get the next one. So the next lucky number is 53. So we're going to go to the next page. This is 51, 52, and 53. Gnome is going to win the second one. So we got Prabby and Gnome. Let me type these over here so that I don't forget. Congratulations. I will be doing more giveaways for these on my X account. So if you guys aren't following me on X/Twitter, that is where you can find my next giveaway for the rest of the fortune printer decorations. I will probably post that within the next few days, because I'm just going to be waiting on a poster to be made. Between 2 sen? Yeah. Yeah, that is unlucky. Oh, man. Alright, let me grab these names and put them in here real quick. Where'd my Discord server go? Oh, it's up here. I rearranged my servers and now I lost them. So... this is Gnome Zayat. Alright, next one up is going to be the scenery. So this one actually has fewer requests. So fewer people entered into this one. It's got 52. And this one, we're just doing one. How many scenery giveaway? Hold on, let me see if I can do 2. We might be able to do 2 of these. How many do I have? Let's do 2. Why not? We got enough. Alright, first lucky winner. 32. I gotta count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Low Screw Tom was 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Professor Cyrus was 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Timaloy wins one of the sceneries. Congratulations. And we'll go ahead and do one more. Lucky number 10. Back to the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Rhonda. Oh my god, it's rigged. Congratulations, Rhonda. Lucky number 10. By the way, anybody who won, you get 48 hours to confirm once I send you the item. If you don't redeem or confirm within 48 hours, I will re-roll the winner. Alright, and then last but not least, I would love to do 2 gold passes, but I only have the 1 link. I never did pause the redemptions either. Well, it would have been a waste of points. Where's the gold pass? 72 entries. 72. Alright, let's do it. Lucky number 43. Of course it's going to be a 43. Actually, we could just go like this. So Ung is number 50, 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, and 43 is Tim Alloy again. Oh, man. Tim Alloy's got the extra luck today. Congratulations, Tim. Also getting the gold pass. He gets a scenery and the gold pass. This guy's lucky. Yeah, that's very lucky. Spin again. All right, Tim said spin again. We'll re-roll it. 58. Tim's letting somebody else win the gold pass. So let's go to the next page. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58. Professor Cyrus is going to be the new winner. Prabby had all of these redemptions right here. So close, yet so far away. Why didn't you win the deco? Alright, congratulations. We'll put Professor Cyrus in for the Gold Pass link, and I'll get all these links sent over. I appreciate everybody playing along. We'll do more of these giveaways soon here on Twitch. Like I said, we're doing more giveaways on X within the next few days. That's going to be a big giveaway thing to celebrate hitting 35,000 subs on YouTube, which we're very close to. We're not quite there yet, but we're getting there. And once I go offline, I'll find all these names and I will send out the links. But for now, that's going to be it for the stream for today. We're going to go ahead and raid out. For those of you watching on YouTube, I appreciate you hanging out, and I will be back on soon. I'll catch you guys later.